Oh, yeah. There we go. Welcome, everybody. It's Sunday. These guys are already drunk. I'm here with Poseidon.
Yes.
I'm here with Teeks Natrax.
Yes.
The Jofo crew is here.
What up, what up, what up?
Yeah, yo.
We here and we queer.
Gentlemen, we've
And we
been...
drinking beer.
Yeah, you guys have been partying hard.
We've been, yeah. I mean, so?
No, I'm happy about this. I'm fucking happy about this.
Fucking right, it's Sunday.
Look, first, before we get started, I know you guys are excited about the Super Bowl later because you're retarded.
Yeah.
But before we get into Super Bowl, remember, head over to patreon.com/Pantelis. That's where you're going to get exclusive podcasts, all kinds of fun episodes. Poseidon had his latest adventures yesterday in bed with Poseidon. His guest, Annabelle, the escort, they talked about all kinds of random stuff. He got tipsy, showed her a dick pic. You gotta go on the Patreon to catch all of the Poseidon-related action.
And played footsies with her.
Can we see
You did play footsies with
Can
her.
we see the dick pic on Patreon or?
No.
Can we see it right now?
I made sure.
Can we see it right now?
It's on his OnlyFans.
Okay.
I was very strategic with how I showed. I even, like the way I slid it, I made sure.
The way you slid the dick pic
Yeah.
Into the
in. You
DM.
slide dick pic sliding bastard, you.
Yo, and Jofo is here and in the chat at the same time. I just saw that whoever is Bruno, whoever the fuck's joined that account, just joined the YouTube Mafia. So yeah, they're just wasting your money.
What up, Jofo Mafia?
Oh, wait, they just signed up to you?
Yeah, they just signed up.
Are you serious?
You sons of bitches.
That better not be going through my
It's through his credit
PayPal.
card. It's through
Through his credit card, yeah.
Because he pays for the Patreon.
Very good. Very good. So, yeah, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be a good fucking episode. Poseidon's here. For a lot of people that asked many questions this week that didn't get it, do you know what some people were messaging? Didn't get any of the gag. They were asking if Guido, how is Guido doing the show without Poseidon since he's dead? And they were like, so I don't get this. Is he dead right now? While they're watching him, they're like, so he's dead, right?
What?
And I'm like, I can't.
They thought he died.
They thought Guido died.
But I resurrected him, remember?
Dude, if you're dumb
we
enough to think
remember.
that Guido died,
Yeah.
And got
Jeez.
resurrected.
fuck, like,
It's- I mean,
You
They-
might just be Catholic.
To get resurrected is one. To die is one thing, but to get resurrected.
I know.
I was like, come on, dude, you're adults. What are you fucking doing, man?
Haven't you heard the story before? Don't you read the Bible?
Poseidon of all people.
Plagiarism.
Yeah, also Claudio, people were asking me, so he's beaten up now, right? He's done?
Yeah.
And I was like, God damn it, man. Like, yeah, that's what they did. They took Claudio out and beat the shit out of him.
Dude, that's how cults get created. People like that.
Well, for the record, my buddy Spiro has been telling me all week that he believes I'm starting a cult.
You totally could.
He's like, I think this is a cult.
good, man.
Well, I'm in.
He's like, I'm not sure. Is this a cult? I go, no. Every
I'm
comic
already
has a
in.
Patreon. He's like, I don't know, bro. The Discord thing goes, it seems like a cult.
It's a bit of a cult.
It's a bit culty.
It's a bit culty.
It's a little culty.
Bro, they're wearing shirts with your face on them. That's a cult.
Pretty much the definition of a cult, yeah.
Yeah, they come to see you every Sunday.
Yeah. I'm sure
crazy,
someone's
yeah?
sacrificing a small animal right now on behalf of us.
Oh, by the way, you just reminded me something because also something else I had spoken about with what just happened. You know, I'm not gonna get into it, but
yeah.
He goes to me. I thought you guys would have been at church on Sunday. I'm like, nah, bro, we're godless, man.
Godless,
and
man.
Godless, man.
And he shot himself.
That's it. What's a god to an
I don't believe
unbeliever?
in God. Now you're in trouble.
Fucking guys.
Going to church on a Sunday. Do you remember when when the shows in like the fucking 90s were coming up, that was a thing. Like people used to dress up and go to the fucking even on The Simpsons.
Simpsons.
Remember like Bart
People
used to,
do that, yeah.
Bart used to split his hair for that one time, and they used to go to church.
Homer's
Like,
a burrito in his bed
still
when he
do
doesn't
that?
Yeah, he doesn't want to get up, and then he has the dream about God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing? Do people they don't even portray that anymore? Now it's like everybody laughing at the fact that nobody goes to church anymore.
Well, they don't portray that for different reasons. They don't want to
They don't want to
they don't
ruffle
wanna-
any feathers.
Oh, they don't want to they don't want the Muslims to get all like Allah Akbar on their ass. And
Yeah,
shit,
something
right?
like that. That's from what I
that's a
understand.
part of it.
Yeah, they don't want to like anything that's white Christian, anything like that. It's different now
No
on
personal
TV.
agendas.
Yeah, they don't want to show that
that
kind of
out.
stuff.
Makes
But
sense.
no, it was always like that. People still do that. Well, COVID stopped them. Depends where you live, I guess. But yeah, that stuff was real. It just wasn't like even me when I was young. I was like, I don't.
Not if you're a Hasidic Jew.
You, it's Saturdays.
They're still fucking.
They're still doing it.
They love congregating, man.
Dude, hold on. The Hasidic Jews, though.
They're still doing. Did you see that thing? They're gonna get the Jew. They're gonna get the Jew.
I thought that was a Borat video.
I know.
thought-
There was
like-
a video of cops chasing after this Jew.
What? Here in Montreal?
With like
Yes.
the curls and everything.
He was running?
No,
Yes,
bro.
There was a bunch of them running.
There was fucking.
They were
I
all
thought
at
it
the
was a
synagogue.
Borat
Okay, you're talking about the
Get
video
the
that
Jew.
we all saw that they were like 100 of them coming out.
Yes,
There's
yes,
that
yes.
one.
I didn't see one being chased like a comic book.
Yeah, like a comic book.
You will never get me. Like, oh my
He thought
god.
it was a Borat.
When I saw the
Borat
video,
scene.
I thought it was I thought Borat was gonna come because it was just look because the guy's going look at them catch the Jew.
He's gonna get the
He's gonna catch the Jew.
What the fuck?
And it was a Jew saying that, you know, because they go get the Jews trying to pray, you know. Like,
Yeah, because they were all
with the
praying.
car.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw that.
It had no context. That's the only thing, though.
Yeah, we don't know what that guy did.
The context is they were out after 8 o'clock. That's all the context you need.
Maybe. Or no, it was daytime, but I think it's the fact that there were too many people in one building.
No, it was after 8 o'clock. It was the thing.
Was it really?
I saw the After 8 one where they were congregating in a building and people were like videotaping it. There was
Yeah.
one guy crying. And it made me, I was like, what a retard. He's like, why are you doing this? Your people are dying too. And he was free. I go, you're not helping. Go home.
Yeah, just-
And why are you outside?
Yeah.
I know.
Go back home.
Adding to the problem.
Just adding the problem. I don't know. But it's, I want to see that video. I want to make sure that it's a Hasidic Jew though.
LCC. Oh yeah, it clearly is.
It could be a Abraham Lincoln impersonator. Like, you don't know.
100 of them.
Because I've said that. I go, what if?
Maybe they were holding auditions.
Yeah. What if we don't, we're not too sure who the fuck this is. But yeah, I feel bad for the Jews though. Here, what's happening with them.
Don't feel bad. They don't feel bad for anybody else.
I know. I
bro.
feel-
That's-
but they're getting ridiculed like crazy.
They always get ridiculed like
It's the
crazy. They're used to
though.
it.
Huh?
It's only the Hasid.
The Hasid, that's what I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah, but they kind
But
of
they're getting ridiculed because
They kind of deserve it.
they're disregarding the fucking laws.
Look, once you put your opinion out there, it's open to critique.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
You
yeah.
believe some crazy shit, dude.
I mean, everybody. I mean, to their defense, everybody in every religion is equally as
Yes,
crazy.
I
Yeah.
understand, but
But
they
I mean,
take it to the extreme, and they. I
But
don't
the
know,
fact that they
anyways.
think that they're entitled to fucking break laws and then
That's-
not
that's
expect
exactly it.
and not expect to
exactly
get
it.
Look, man, they just like to chill. They believe in hanging out. I
Yeah.
don't know what the big problem is.
Very
the
Jamaican.
synagogue is just a big ass club, anyways, right?
It is.
It's just like, you know.
They just believe in chilling with the homies. That's all it is. There was no girls allowed.
No, that's it.
No.
That's true.
I'm kind of a member too, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, you're a Jew.
Go there.
You
I
could
go
go.
there and hang out.
You don't have the right hat. Your hat's too small. No,
Yeah.
don't have the big
No,
one.
his hat's too big right now. No, you can't go.
I could go.
Not like this.
No, not like
They're
this.
gonna you stick out like a
No,
sore
with the-
thumb.
with
Bro, they
the-
would execute you.
Yeah,
They might.
They would execute
They
you.
execute people?
They would.
they don't
They would excommunicate.
yeah. They don't
Okay,
execute.
excommunicate.
Yeah.
They don't execute people.
funnier
They,
to say
they get
execute.
angry and they dance.
Yeah. They dance cool though, man.
Man, have you? There was a video that is stuck in my head forever. There was a rap song. It goes, "Your price is way too high. You need to cut it." And then they took that and put it over a video of Jews dancing in a circle.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bro,
that was
I was-
amazing.
I don't know
the
why.
Hasidic Jews, right?
Yeah, the Hasidic Jews, the
I've seen
Hasids,
that.
the ones with the bottom
Yeah.
ups.
What song was it? What song was it? Teeks? It's
My
fuck-
balls.
Yeah, we saw someone with my balls.
Yeah.
I saw that one too. It was like,
Suck
my balls, my balls.
Suck my balls.
Stick it in their booty hole. Yeah, I remember that.
Stick it in your booty hole, dude. That's a great fucking song.
That's amazing.
To
Yeah.
make fun of
Dude
that.
showed us that.
I even they did it in Mecca too, where it's just people trampling each other. You ever seen that shit, bro?
No.
Every year, apparently, when people were doing their pilgrimages to whatever the fuck that place is, people were dying.
yeah.
Just because they were getting walked over.
They're getting walked on.
Yeah, but it's like Woodstock
How'd you die?
99.
I got walked on by 15,000 people.
Yeah, I was walking to Medina.
Yeah. Why didn't they stop walking?
Yeah.
Like now you're asking
Can't
for a
stop
lot.
now.
I'm on a mission.
You're asking for a lot. We told them walk. They just listen. Like everybody just kept fucking walking.
A crazy way to die. I'm trying to picture it in my head.
It's painful.
Well,
I would hope that like your best bet is that somebody steps on your head so hard that it fucking kills you
explodes.
right away, right?
You have a fat Muslim.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
Somebody as big as me.
Yeah. You need him.
Yeah, you need me.
You need him, but in comfortable pajamas.
Besides
Yeah,
just
yeah.
going around, he's like, I am the one to finish them. Stepping on the fucking the people that are there.
finish him.
Dudes, speaking of finish him, and people were messaging me forever about how he looks like that detective Gil, whatever the fuck, in the Richard Ramirez documentary,
I didn't see it.
The Night Stalker on Netflix.
Oh, I didn't see it either.
Dudes, I watched the whole thing yesterday because I gotta be educated on Poseidon
on the
lookalikes.
rapist that he looks
Yeah.
like.
No, he looks like the detective that caught him.
Ooh, the detective.
Dudes, that
what's his name?
motherfucker, Richard Ramirez. Well, the detective is fuck. Just type in
Miguel.
Night Stalker Gil, Gil. It's gonna show you pictures of him. It's him, but now he looks
Night
different.
Stalker Poseidon comes up right away.
Because people were sending me for the longest time. I was like, okay, I gotta sit down and watch the whole thing. That guy, Richard Ramirez, there's all kinds of shit I didn't know, was so fucking. The reason why in the beginning he threw cops off, because you know yeah, look at that, bro. That's him.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's Poseidon.
Everyone go Google this right now.
It's Poseidon. Oh, he spilled the beer.
No.
Spills is back. Spills
So-
is back here.
Oh, that would have been amazing. Poseidon, you want to go grab towels and shit like that?
Spills. Ladies and gentlemen.
Where's the
Yeah.
towels?
It's on the floor at least.
Spills is back.
It's on the floor at least.
Towels in there, or just grab from the bathroom. Just go grab whatever the fuck you need. You have the keys in front.
Grab more of these shirts here.
It's on the
So,
concrete
dudes-
floor if it helps.
So I'm watching it yesterday. The motherfucker. So the cops in the beginning are like, okay, you normally catch these criminals because they have MOs and
Right.
You isolate what area they're in and what kind of crimes they commit.
He was in LA, right?
He was in LA, but the fucked up thing is he was doing crimes everywhere. And then he went to San Francisco. But the reason why cops were thrown off in the beginning was because there was a kid that gets molested, but left alone, not killed, right? And then they find the kid.
That's rare for a fucking.
Yeah,
Very
so
rare.
they go, okay, this is not related. And then he went there and raped a woman, murdered her and the husband. And then they start figuring out by descriptions like, okay, you're trying to tell me that the guy who molested the kid then killed the same night, killed a person, murdered them all over the house, like all
Yeah.
crazy shit. He goes, why would he leave the kid alive?
Right.
No, it's a different person.
Different MO.
This guy raped, murdered, molested, and the range was from like 7 years old, I think the youngest victim, to these 85-year-old women that he was raping and murdering.
He didn't have
He had no
he had MO.
modus operendi.
Yeah.
He was just psychotic. He was just, and he reeked. He smelled like a goat. His teeth were all fucked up.
His teeth were fucked.
His teeth were fucked, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I think I've seen that guy. I saw it.
Walking down the street?
No, I saw him on another serial killer like documentary thing. Like
I saw him on, what's it called there? They had the Freak Show and Hotel. What was it called? That show, American Horror Story.
Oh, they made like a reference to him.
He was in the show. Like they had a character of
Based on him.
It was all old serial killers.
Oh,
that
that's
came
pretty
back from
badass.
the
What
dead.
season?
I think it was Hotel. The whole Lady
Really?
Gaga, yeah.
I don't think you brought enough, Poseidon, but it's okay.
So like Richard Ramirez lives in the hotel, and then Bundy is there. He lives there too. There's all kinds of crazy serial killers, and they have dinner.
Oh, bro, this guy was fucked in the head.
Insane.
And the way dude, you know, the mayor at the time of San Francisco caused more murders
Why?
because she gave away all this information to the news, like she said it publicly, stuff that was supposed to be secret, what type of shoe he was wearing, all the shit that they were building a case on.
Copycat murderers?
No, it's just that when they were close to getting him,
The guy just changed.
he just changed his
hit to
MO.
the jive.
Changed his shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, changed his shoes, all kinds of shit. Same thing with
Gotta stop at Foot Locker before I come with the next murder.
they were about to. They could have stopped all kinds of murders because they had a car that they were gonna like check prints on or whatever, and then because of bureaucracy, like no, it's our jurisdiction. They got fucked over by a week. By the
that
time they
happened.
checked it, there was no more fingerprints, but they found a card for a Chinese dentist in Chinatown. They went and they showed the description, like, yeah, that guy was here, and no. I'll call you when he comes back. So they stationed 2 of their Asian officers because back in the day, everything was racist. Like, look, this is Chinatown, you're Asian,
That's
you're going to pretend to be
hilarious.
dentists. And they go, you're going to be waiting for him, he's probably going to come back. Because he showed the x-rays of his teeth to a friend, and they go, oh, this guy's going to have pain, he's going to be back, his teeth are
Nasty
fucked
ass
up.
teeth.
That's what got him in.
They don't let him do it. They go pull the cops off. We're just gonna set up an alarm, and he's gonna ring it and ring us whenever this guy's back, and it'll be normal. You know what I mean? Like we'll go catch him like a normal criminal.
Right.
Pull the guys off. The day they pull them off, he actually shows up there and calls the guy Gil, who looks like him, at night, and tells him
He called the cop?
He called the cop and goes, "Why didn't you guys show up?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" "Well, I kept bringing the thing. The guy showed up today. We fixed his teeth. The guy showed up." He's like, "I never got the message. Apparently the alarm was broken." The fucking day he shows up. If they had just left him for one day, they would have caught the guy. And this was right before he committed like all that last string of murders.
That's amazing.
Crazy shit was happening.
There's so much crazy shit that happens in some of those stories.
Yeah.
Like
How
timing.
close to they are to catching him and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, like the Zodiac killer.
Yeah.
Where they like saw him committing a murder.
But they
the
don't
taxi
know.
cab driver.
They don't
Well,
even know
who it
they
is.
They still don't really know who that is.
I know
Yeah.
who it is.
Really?
I already said it. I watched the movie. I read all the stuff they had about it. It was that guy that
in the
mo-
basement?
the guy in the movie who had the watch and the
Watch.
shoe.
Yeah, the guy that
was that
plays
guy.
Drew Carey's
Yeah, Drew Carey's gay brother. That's what I said last time. Everybody's like, Drew Carey didn't have a.
Him, yeah,
Yeah.
He works in a factory or something.
It was
Yeah,
that guy.
yeah.
Pretty sure.
I looked him up. The real guy, he's dead now. But even one of
So
his.
we got him.
He moved. Yeah, we got him.
Oh, he got it.
He moved to another city, and one of his friends there said that he had mentioned it one time that he had committed the murder, some shit like that. It was 100% this guy. All the evidence was there, but
Well, the Zodiac watch was a big thing too. I remember he had the Zodiac
yeah,
watch too.
everything was pointing to him.
Yeah.
So you guys are
Fucking
talking
crazy.
about the Zodiac killer?
Yeah.
Now
So
we
we're talking
switched.
about serial killers
I
in
thought you were
general.
still talking about Jews.
I mean, we can always go back to
We
that.
could always go back to that. It seems to be a fun topic.
Sorry about that fucking spill, man. That
Dude, it was on concrete. Who gives a shit?
You got the name Spills for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the nickname Spills?
It's one of his
one of many.
nicknames.
Why is his nickname Spills? Because everyone gets pregnant around me.
I spill my cum.
Yeah, it's just everywhere.
What the fuck that was?
Sir, this is a hardware store. Like, this is-
I always spill a lot of cum too in places I'm not supposed to.
that's why I got kicked out of his house.
Kindergartens, daycares.
Old folks.
All folks' homes.
Farms.
I Costco's.
More specifically, in the barns.
Oh, you motherfuckers. But yeah, murder shit. I've been watching a lot of these documentaries.
I'm a huge murder guy, bro.
Big
I'll
time.
watch anything. The First 48, fucking Murderous Affairs. Those are my favorite ones.
guy knows.
When the wives kill their husbands and stuff like that, and when the husbands kill their wives.
You like that shit?
That's my favorite.
So you know how to defend yourself.
He's taking notes.
I know the film. I know never to get married, bro. That's how you defend yourself, man. Like
Exactly.
It doesn't end up. We say 1 in every 2 marriages ends up in divorce.
Yeah.
1 in every 20 ends up in murder. Fuck.
murder.
So,
God
you know,
damn.
That's not false. That's true. Yeah, there's a lot of murder. Yeah.
there's a lot of
damn.
murder.
You know what else I found out about stand-up comedy? What is it? The biggest fear in America that people have is public speaking.
Really?
Yeah. You'd think it was to be murdered,
Yeah.
right? But it's public speaking.
That's interesting.
That's weird, huh?
Yeah, somebody
More,
says a joke
more
like
afraid
that.
of speaking
Than
in public
dying.
Yeah.
Than death.
than getting murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
somebody
guess
said
because
that.
it's irrational if somebody tells you, what are you scared of? It would have to be stuff that you live every day. It wouldn't be random like aliens. Like that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of an asteroid hitting the Earth, you know?
Or dogs. I figured dogs would be a big one.
For girls, maybe.
Afraid of girls?
Dogs. Girls that are afraid of dogs.
Oh. Yeah. 'Cause you could just punch the shit out of it. I mean, unless it's a huge Doberman
Yeah.
or
Pitbull,
Rottweiler.
you think you can fuck with a pitbull if it's pissed off?
No, I don't
Oh,
think so.
pit
Their
bulls.
heads are like concrete.
Yeah.
Nothing. You could punch a pitbull in the face 100 times and nothing.
You have to
will
put your
happen.
finger in its butt.
That's what they say. Is that true, bro?
I haven't tried yet.
I heard that too, so I tried it, but then he really got pissed off. The dog. He wasn't biting me when I did it. That's
Man.
why.
Every
And
time I
someone's
do that-
yelling, "What are you doing?" I'm trying to escape the pit bull.
Yeah.
That's not a pit bull. That's a llama. This is a zoo.
He's not even biting you.
Yeah.
That's not your
You just
finger.
you just double fingering 2 llamas, you psycho.
I put my finger in the owner's butt.
Yeah. Well, so I get his fucking dog off me. But some people have to handle the dogs better.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I read when a pit bull clamps onto you, you're supposed to push into its mouth. They get very uncomfortable when you push back here.
That seems reasonable though, because I wouldn't like getting
Really?
Because they feel it ripping here.
Okay, so they wanna let go?
They want to. That's the only thing that can allow them to let go. But you really have to.
You really got it.
press.
Imagine how hard it is to think about that when a fucking
Yeah,
thing-
obviously, but also the reason why they say don't pull is first of all the way their jaw clenches.
It's locked, like it's
It
locked.
locks.
Yeah, they
It's
have
something in
lockjaw.
their mech. Yeah, something in their mech. It can't. If they don't want to open it, it won't open.
Yeah,
So if you pull, you're just gonna cause more damage.
you're gonna rip and tear.
because of
Tear.
because of the way their teeth are. So,
Yeah.
but if you push, it's minimal damage. Plus, you have higher chances of getting out.
if you push
If
into
you
them.
push into them, because it fucks up their.
Jesus, I hope I never have to use any of this
Their
information.
jowls.
I thought
don't ask me how I know this information. By
No,
the
no,
way.
but I thought of, you know, when you see like Nick does all those self-defense stuff,
Yeah.
some of the stuff I say, I wonder if I'm ever going to be in a situation where I'm going to need to fight off a knife wielding assailant with my belt.
Yeah.
Like, when is this going to
You
happen?
wear a belt.
Yeah, no, but why is my belt off right now? Like, but I'm still wearing pants. Like, there's a lot of scenarios. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
It's like that Steven Seagal art that people make fun of. Their
Aikido.
Aikido. Like people call
That's
it
a
like
fake thing, bro.
what?
Aikido?
Aikido.
That's a fake thing.
Aikido's a real thing.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's
swear
an
to God,
actual
That's the-
thing that
no,
they do.
That's the kind of thing where it's like, and the guy flies or whatever.
Yeah, there's all kinds of
My touch.
I don't know. Yeah, that's
Yes.
what I'm saying. I don't know how
You are no
effective it
match.
is, but it's Steven Seagal's art that he made up.
no, that's
Dude,
bullshit.
Steven Seagal's
it?
art, we've seen it for years, all right? It was like Under Siege and all that shit. Not art.
Art is a very loose word. Yeah,
It's all fake. Have you ever seen the videos? They run up to him and he grabs their arm and they go flying.
There's so
'cause
many
he's,
funny
he's
videos.
using their momentum like to.
Bro, it's not real, bro.
I don't
scripted.
Oh
believe
my
it.
god! Oh my
Bro,
god!
it's not real.
It's like listening to my father speak.
Yeah, that's what his dad would think. His dad would see that shit and be like, look, you have to learn these martial arts.
The
You don't think
energy
like
moves through your body.
ninjutsu is a real art?
Well,
No.
he would tell me you have to use their own momentum and shit like that. Fuck, the more I learn about Steven Seagal,
No, it's not just Seagal.
more he's your father.
Seagal's doing stuff that the Chinese were doing for thousands of years. It's fake martial arts. Bro, just like now, it's fake equipment,
It's a
made in China.
performance.
Yeah, it's all performance. There was a guy, I saw a documentary about him on YouTube. He was a Chinese guy who was doing that stuff, and then he discovered mixed martial arts, UFC, back in the day. And he fell in love with it. So he started training to be a UFC guy. So he started learning about jiu-jitsu, triangles, real fighting. And he's like, that shit we were doing was fucking fake as fuck.
It's nothing. There's nothing compared to this.
And then he goes,
He didn't know.
no, because he was doing it. He thought that, he's like, you can't defend yourself. He goes, this is nonsense. This is ballet shit.
Yeah.
Anyone is gonna kill you. So when he learned how to really fight, he challenged one of the schools, the master, and the guy's like, oh, okay. So they get in the ring, and I think in like 4 seconds, he nearly killed the guy.
Yeah, of
Really?
course.
And then they're like, all right, this is not good. So people start to hate him. They go, oh, this guy's insulting us, because he would go on social media, Chinese social media, and he'd be like, I challenge all you school. It's like Pokemon. I challenge all you gym leaders.
Yeah,
You know?
that's basically what it is.
That's what it is. They have gym leaders.
Because there's a dojo on every corner. You know?
He started beating the shit out of everyone.
Well, yeah,
Or is that
naturally.
Japan? Where the fuck it is?
To the point where the Chinese government got
Oh
involved.
yeah, I remember this.
They said that he's giving a negative view of, he's making fun of history or whatever the fuck. So there's social credit there. They blocked him from riding trains like normal people, renting rooms, renting
way.
housing. Yeah, the guy was basically homeless for a while
blacklisted him.
Holy
until he
shit.
apologized. The guy's like, I will not apologize. Then he set up a fight. He go one last fight against one of those guys.
This is a movie.
Yeah.
It's Hitman.
In order for him
This
to
is
get there,
Bloodsport.
it was 3 days away because he wasn't allowed to drive on the hyper train. He had to be in the back of one train with animals and shit like that because he didn't have social credit. He couldn't even rent a room.
Rosa Parks was with him in the back.
This guy, yeah, he was there with Rosa Parks and 3 fucking goats. He shows up. He hadn't slept in 3 days. He stunk, obviously. He gets in his gear, whatever. He's tired. Beats the shit out of this guy.
Still.
But they called it a draw because they're scared.
It was like the Mike Tyson.
Yeah, it was like the Mike Tyson fight. They called it a draw after he beat the shit out of the guy. And then he went online and apologized to people who knew, like, yeah, he apologized, but clearly he's doing it to live again. He beat the shit out of
You
everyone.
saw what
Yeah,
happened
get your
before.
credit, bro.
He did it.
Get
He
your
didn't
credit.
apologize,
It
right?
was it's all completely fake, but they don't like you saying it's fake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking
So you're
fake
telling
assholes.
me that every martial art that has come out of China is propaganda fakeness?
No.
Look,
Yeah,
I'm not
that one.
all of them, but there's a lot of fakeness.
Well,
yeah.
there's one that's come out of I was watching a documentary, like a mini documentary about this. There's one in the Philippines
Okay.
that is brutal. This one is real, but this one is brutal. They will fuck you up.
Wasn't that like Muay Thai?
It
Might
was
be.
Like a version. I know that's probably from Thailand.
and
In the Philippines, they just do that to get food, though. That's how they. That's
Isn't it
what
Philly
happens at the grocery store.
I don't remember what it was, and I remember also watching another video of a guy that was a kickboxer in Asia, and this guy had like perfected it, and he would crack everyone.
Yeah, no shit.
I like how you
Yeah.
used Asia there because you weren't sure where
Well,
exactly.
I'm not. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I saw
Southeast.
it. I don't know. I saw it a
He
few
was
weeks
like
ago, but I
this.
don't.
No, but you can like it's not all bad. Like for example, let's say Jackie Chan, because people brought him up in the chat.
yeah.
Jackie Chan did his own stunts. He's an athlete.
Savage.
He's
Yeah,
fantastic.
amazing.
He's a it doesn't mean that because Aikido's fake that everybody from China
No,
does.
no.
There's some real, but they don't compare to the actual martial arts. Like if you use them in a fight.
Yeah.
If you have a guy that's doing Aikido, that shit, and then you
Right.
have like a guy who's a boxer, a mixed martial artist, it's
yeah.
gonna kill you.
Some of
Yeah.
them are just art.
Yeah.
right.
That's-
but that's what I'm
just
saying,
doing-
yeah,
like
that's a good
Krav
point.
Maga, for example, is
It's to
made
hurt somebody,
in
to kill you,
particular to kill people.
Yeah.
For the army, though. They
Oh,
teach you that in
shit.
the army.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Israeli army, no?
That's the
Yeah, that's the
Israeli- yeah.
Israeli art
And
of
they teach you how to fight with a fucking
Yeah.
with a gun,
Yeah.
with a knife.
But they
because
teach you how to go for the eyes. Like, the first thing is like fucking gouge the eyes,
Yeah.
grab his balls. Like it's
that's why it's different from all the other ones. The other ones, you're supposed to respect your
Yeah,
opponent.
yeah,
Krav
this-
Maga is
this
like
is-
fuck your
yeah.
opponent, kill
Krav
them.
Maga, the Israelis are pretending like
Yeah.
all the enemies are Palestinians.
They're all Palestinian. Everyone's Palestinian.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
It's true.
damn.
I mean, it makes sense. Militaries have to design enforce
I
this
would
shit.
think so.
But I heard that shit's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you're trying to kill me, I'm not going to respect
Yeah.
you while I'm fighting
Yeah,
you.
military is different than actual ring sports.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, that's it. There's a good point. Like the military, all bets are off.
All
Yeah,
bets
of
are
course.
off.
There is no circle of chalk around you
Yeah.
that is gonna save you from going
Okay,
out
stop.
of bounds.
Could you imagine in the military before they shoot each other, they're cutting promos?
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill this Iraqi motherfucker
Yeah.
because he's been trying to fucking kill my family. So
Yeah.
now it's time that he dies.
Ahmed, you've been throwing rocks all day. Like it's not gonna happen.
Taste my bazooka, buddy.
Yeah, no.
The biggest oxymoron is the laws of war.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, they used to have.
Can't do
The
that.
rules of
The
engagement.
Geneva Convention.
Dude, World War One, bro. They would not only take turns, but there was times World War One was like, okay, it's Christmas, let's take a break. We don't have to fight each other, let's eat.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
France.
Crazy
They were
shit.
playing soccer and
They
shit.
even in like Greek times, wouldn't they not attack at night or something like that?
Yeah, the Greeks had their own. Greeks hated, first of all, archers. To anybody, if you like, Spartans hated archers.
Okay.
Like if you're gonna kill someone, they go, you have to go up front and
Face
kill
to
him
face.
face to
Yeah.
face.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
this
yeah.
pussy shit. So
Fucking
they didn't like
archer,
that.
pussy ass archer bitches.
Yeah,
eh?
archer motherfuckers.
Legolas, you faggot.
That's what it was. Because Greeks would fight each other, right? Greeks would always fight each other. But during like the summer solstice, whenever there was, or the Olympic Games, whenever there was holidays, you weren't allowed to be at war. But the Spartans, how
crazy.
fucked up they are, is you weren't allowed to be at war, right? So they go, yeah, I'm not allowed to be at war with Greeks but barbarians.
war with the Iranians.
So while everyone's on holiday, the Spartans like fuck that shit. They would go north and fight barbarians. They would
my
just go like,
God.
I'm starting fights with these guys.
That is gangster as
Yeah,
fuck.
that's fucking cool.
Spartans
And
were
That is
badass.
amazing.
Well, yeah, they were all soldiers, all military, all day. Like,
Yeah.
But you know what barbarians were to Greeks? Anyone that doesn't speak Greek.
Anyone who
So it was just they go up, they're like, "Tigente, hola cala," and the guy's like, "What? Oh, you're fucked, bro. You're fucked, bro. You don't know how to speak."
let's get him.
Yeah.
God damn.
But that was real
Savage.
war, though.
Spartans were bad.
That was
That was
war
real.
now where you're shooting from fucking helicopters and
The fact that we have war now is embarrassing.
Drones, yeah.
Like our future soldiers are going to be gamers,
They're
right?
gonna be robots, yeah.
There's going to be somebody controlling them
Behind the screen.
It's
They're
gonna-
doing that with drones now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's going to
exactly.
be a gamer. I heard that they recruited already people that were really good at games and flying shit
Yeah.
to practice drones, like flying the
I heard
drones for
that
the,
too.
for the
If
army.
we have armies in, let's say, 50 years or 100, it's going to be a bigger embarrassment than it is now because we've jumped to the point where forget tensions, cultural tensions. Like, for years we've been at war. Seriously, if we think about it, the amount of money that we've spent and we do spend on military and all that shit, we could solve the problems so that country doesn't have to be hungry so that they could want, you know what I mean? We could solve all these problems so people don't have to fucking kill each other. And yet they're like,
We'll build 55 bombs instead.
yeah. They're like, hold on a second. You're telling me if I build a well
Yeah.
and give these guys some bread, or if I spend $1 trillion to make this fucking robot, bro, I'm making the robot, I'm going to blow them up. It's crazy.
Listen, we already made the legs.
Yeah.
So
In this day and age, it's crazy. Where we've reached, the fact that we still have these militaries is
Yeah.
fucking absurd.
Yeah, of course.
So we should go back to like olden times. We settle shit the old way.
No,
You
no,
get
we
100
shouldn't
of
have.
your
No,
strongest-
no. We shouldn't do that at all. What I'm saying is, we're all humans on one fucking
Poseidon
crock.
just wants to see if
Yeah,
blood.
we should work to not
There
do
will
that
be
at all.
blood.
We should work to not have to do that shit at all.
But
That's it.
imagine
Yeah.
like you have 100 people on each
Yes,
side,
get it.
and you dress up in armor.
Oh God.
Like you did in the old times. So like imagine like the Greeks, you dress up in bronze, fucking like they did. You know what I mean? From their strongest military period, or well, strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
And then I don't know. They have a problem with England, and they dress like gay ass fucking knights. And then 100 on each side, and they fucking in a big field, like a soccer field or a football field,
With the
and they
lines?
with the lines, and they just
just
they go
run
at
at
it.
each
They go at it. If Greece wins, we get our fucking artifacts back.
Yeah,
So-
but why do they?
how shit
But why do
should
they
be
have
settled.
to?
you know what I mean?
But why do they have to? Why does it have to be a war competition? Why can't it be like they play marbles?
Yeah, why can't they play
That's
soccer?
some
Yeah.
Catan.
because that's pussy shit. So
That's
so there
pussy
needs to
shit.
be
That's
some
pussy
murder,
shit.
Oh, there has to be some murder.
some type of dominance in terms of murder, like that. So like that.
But what
okay,
if you
like
rape
this-
the losers?
we're dominant.
That kind of terminology, there needs to be some kind of dominance, some kind of violence. That's why women are scared to date you. That's the reason. That's the
you
reason.
go.
She's like, I'd love to see peace, and you're like, you know what though? You need some murder.
There's not enough dominance.
There's not.
if we date, there will be
Peace,
blood.
there's no murder, so I don't know about that.
Me, I'm a good boyfriend, but if you talk back, I have
There
to
will be
dominate.
blood.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Oh
No,
god.
but I'm just saying in look in terms of arguments like the countries, not like
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, listen. I see where you think,
very old school.
You think like
Oh, it's
every
very old
other
school.
leader
like
in
the
the world.
Colosseum, like the Colosseum.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
love to see gladiator fights.
Yeah, that would be cool to see once.
They
at
have
least.
that in Russia, bro.
We trip out over UFC
they?
because
Bro,
it's the
in
closest thing we're
Russia,
gonna
where
get.
in
Like
Russia,
in the gulags?
Bro, no. In Russia, they have a different type of UFC, bro. It's insane. They dress up in full armor gear.
Stop it.
I swear to God.
Yeah, they
Google
do.
this. This is so badass.
And
die?
they murder each other.
No,
They
but
do murder. It's
weapons,
basically
the
murder.
weapons are blunt. But
Okay.
but imagine getting a 50-pound sword to the head.
Yeah, I
No.
can. I mean, yeah, but and it's a real
Nine.
competition. So it's
Yeah,
basically, so
no,
it's
and,
basically it's like
and bro, there's
bo-
shield smashing. It's insane. Yeah,
Really?
bro. Yeah, bro. It's nuts. It's nuts.
It's
Send me that
insane,
link.
bro.
Send me that
insane.
link.
That's insane.
I would like to see
Google,
that.
just Google UFC night fights Russia, bro.
Fuck Corva.
Some
UFC night
Corva.
fights.
I'm drinking off to that tonight.
Oh yeah, you were telling
Bro,
everyone.
I
right?
am telling you that it's insane, and the guy's on the floor and he won't tap out. It's like no,
He's
like,
just hitting him in
I
the
refuse.
And the
You
guy
must
has a
break
shield.
him.
The guy, his sword broke or whatever, and he's smashing his face in with the shield. It's nuts.
There's no ref
There is, but until the guy like gives up or whatever, or knocks out
Or dies.
or dies.
Yeah,
Apparently.
Hellstan, get on this.
It's
Hellstan,
nuts.
stream it in the Coliseum.
How funny would it be if he's like, look, if he dies, he dies. It's like, dude, this is basketball.
Or Russians.
Oh, wait, is
Russian basketball.
Yeah, yeah.
this the
Russians
friendly
are
5v5
badass,
pickup
bro.
that I signed up for?
Russians are badass.
Yeah, Russians
Yeah,
are
hands
badass
down.
people. if you come from any
Eastern European.
or mountainous region, cold, when the environment is trying to tell you stop living here, and you survive, you're gonna be a badass.
Yeah.
You can't kill me. You
Yeah.
think Mother Russia can't kill me. You think you can kill me.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I kill Siberian tiger.
These guys in World War II didn't have enough parachutes to give to paratroopers. What these motherfuckers did is they flew soldiers over like areas with a lot of snow, and they were like, okay, jump. And if they survive, they survive. They go to war.
Wow.
So if you survive the fall, you go to war.
Yeah, you go fight.
Listen,
yeah,
if you
you're good.
survive now, you die later.
These guys
But if you
are-
don't survive now, you die now.
That was their motto.
insane.
Survive now, die later.
And then people are signing up. They're like, not bad deal.
Oh, I don't have to die right now.
But there is chance I killed German, right?
Yeah, it's layaway
You
death.
give vodka
There
for
you go.
this.
Yeah, they're nuts, bro. They're insane, the Russians.
Yo, another thing I learned about these goddamn Nazis. And
Which ones?
the Americans. You know Operation Paperclip?
Yes.
So they brought in a lot of Nazis, and they're like, no, Nazis are cool if they're helping us.
Not Nazi, NASA.
NASA, there, yeah, a lot went over. But how many do you think they brought in?
Just the head honchos.
Right,
The
but
rest
what
went to
number do you think
Venezuela.
that is?
100.
Couple
Okay.
thousand.
Well, the official number, and they lie, they're masking it. They brought more, 1,300.
Oh,
So imagine how many they
Times
really
five.
brought in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
wasn't too
Times
far
five.
off.
Yeah, you were good. That was.
Yeah.
But that's
$1,000.
that's
Wait,
the covered up number.
You said
though.
13,000?
Yeah.
No,
No,
1,300.
1,300.
1,300. Wow, that's
Yeah.
it's a
A
pretty
lot of
penny.
Nazis.
A lot of Nazis, yeah.
And then the rest went to Venezuela.
Argentina.
And the moon.
Argentina.
What about
Yeah.
the moon?
What, the underground bunker on the
Yeah,
moon?
the underground bunker on the
Yeah,
moon.
you gotta. Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Actually,
real estate.
these flat earthers reached out. They want to be on the pod. Some flat
I
earth
saw
guy.
that. We
Yeah,
got
they
a thing
messaged us too.
You got it too.
Yeah.
The thing is, I tried. I go, okay, let me see this. I go, because I don't know anything about this stuff. Like, I know that that's nuts, but like, I don't know enough. Like, I don't want to debate. I just want him to tell me the conspiracies that he thinks. I think it's fun. But then when we set up a meeting for the next couple of weeks, like to do it, and then I'm like, okay, here's my
he
Skype.
fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah, because he goes, oh, I can't do. We could only do it from Zoom. And then we can only do it from Zoom. I go, just sign up on Skype. It's free. And she's like, oh, we don't know how to use Skype or whatever. Like,
They're
just
flat
Zoom.
earthers,
So then I'm
bro.
like,
yeah.
if you can't use fucking Skype,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Your opinions probably suck too.
Yeah.
How come you can still see the boat when it's going over the horizon?
The curvature of the
That's
earth.
their fucking argument.
What's the argument?
That you can't. That you could still see a boat.
Well, not forever.
For that's their argument. This
that's
is how
an insane
stupid they
distance.
are, because like you'll see it for a long, long time. It goes, oh, you can still see it. Yeah, but you can't see the front of it because it's dipping down, right?
Yeah,
You know?
because
No,
of the
no, but-
curvature of the
But
earth.
the Earth is fucking big. So in
and
order
round.
to go all the way to the end and then it curves, you know what I mean? Like by the time you see the curve, we can't see that shit. It's too fucking far.
By the way-
that with telescope, they do it. They do the experiment, and they have all kinds of stupid. They never give you an answer. It's always they always
There's
ask you
so
questions.
much evidence to
why
refute
is it like
That's-
this? Why is it like this?
By the way, a photographer disproved them with a basketball. He basically took I don't know what he did with a camera. He brought it down to scale as if the basketball was.
I remember this experiment.
Yeah, it was the earth, and you could see it. The basketball looks like
It's just straight.
it just keeps going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's because the distance.
You can never
our
get high
distance-
enough
exactly.
to catch the correct angle.
Like I don't know, maybe to some fucking supreme being, we might be the basketball. You know what I mean? So but so
you
but
just
like
took it
us-
off on another. You went somewhere else there.
Yeah, that one just
that happens to me a lot. But
he took a lot of left turns.
that explains
lefts
my
make a
life
right.
very well. You know, but like because the distance,
Yeah,
basically what you said, the distance
Yeah,
is so great.
You'll never be able to perceive it.
Exactly.
You'd have to go high. That's what they were saying. You'd have to go on like
This isn't even an argument.
I know, that's
this
yeah.
isn't
Also,
what
who
I-
gives a shit?
Who gi-
Yeah.
Look, I was gonna the one thing I was gonna ask him, but now he's not gonna come on because they haven't discovered Skype yet. But the one thing I was gonna ask him is, what's the point?
Yeah.
Why would everyone be lying? What is there to gain? That's what I don't get. Like, what would be the
Yeah.
point? Also, when he goes, "This is new," NASA's making it up, dude. I'm Greek. We knew the Earth was round a long time ago. We even have fucking sculptures like Atlas holding the fucking globe. Like it's not NASA didn't invent the round
Not a
Earth.
new- they just gave us pictures.
yeah.
No.
As further proof.
That's the thing.
Even though NASA has bullshit a lot, though, I do get, and it was funded. It was founded mostly by
yeah, it's
Nazis.
a private,
Yeah, I
it's a
know.
So I
private
do
company.
get, not trusting NASA. I'm with you there, but it doesn't mean that they're fucking Earth. It's insane to say the Earth is
Well,
fucking
it's
flat.
insane that they think that every other planet in the solar system is round.
Was that what they think?
Yes, and then the Earth is this plate with a globe around it, fucking that was placed
like the EPA
and
on The
we're
Simpsons?
going around, and the sun is going
Yeah.
around us or something.
Ipa.
Ipa.
Yeah, and you know what the best part is? The guy that started all this shit
Yeah.
has nothing to do with any scientific background, any fucking academic credentials,
Clearly.
anything like that. He just basically started
Some
'cause
guy.
some
Well, yeah.
asshole, and he started selling. He started
Square
selling
globes?
these models of flat Earth.
Oh, not square, flat. I mean,
Flat.
Yeah, flat.
That's a whole other.
This is absurd.
You can't have
It's insane.
square. There's nothing square in the universe.
Well, there's nothing directly straight, right? Like exactly straight.
Well, not in this room. we're all a bunch of poops.
No one's 100% straight, man. The fucking Tiger King proved it because he goes, you watch porn, right? You know, he goes,
Yeah.
you like the guys with big dicks or small dicks? And the guy goes, what? I like the guys with the big dicks that are fucking the girls. He goes, that means you're not 100% straight.
It's a fucking leading question.
That's yeah, it is a leading
Well,
question.
I like
Strike
the
the lead.
ones. I like the ones with the small dicks because it
makes me feel bigger?
Yeah. No, because it makes him feel like it could be him.
Then I can picture myself in the pornos.
Yeah.
Sucking
That's
a dick.
great.
No, the ones with the small dicks.
POV.
Yeah.
Small dick POV.
I could take that.
Yeah,
This is realistic. I can handle that one. What's this guy's name?
That one won't burn as much as the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, that won't sting. It won't sting too much.
Yo, people have to watch In Bed with Poseidon. If they're on Patreon and you haven't checked it out for the past couple of weeks, it was the second time he brings Annabelle on, and it was fucking. I only tuned in the last 10 minutes because I was recording a podcast in here. So I tune in and I see him red. No, I see him red.
I wasn't
and he's
that
all,
red.
You were fucking red.
I wasn't that
You
red.
could go. You're saying this, but it's on
watched it.
video.
I'm going to watch
It's
it.
on video.
100%.
Was he redder than Claudio when you came into the?
Oh, he was redder than Claudio. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he was red because you could visibly see he was red.
I'm scared to do anything.
And then he's being weird, right? He's being a little awkward and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on with this kid? And then I realized, I go, is he drinking? Like, because they brought booze, so he got a little tipsy.
Yeah.
But he was saying some cringy shit, bro.
yeah.
How
I
cringy? I didn't see it.
rewatched it. It was a little bit cringy, but here's the thing.
Like someone in the comments said, "Oh, you guys would make a cute couple." So he reads it and then he turns around to be parenthetic. He's like, "Oh, cute couple. I see it, but don't get any ideas. I would never be in a couple with you." And then the girl starts laughing.
say it like
The
that.
girl starts laughing. She goes, "God damn! Don't we have a lot of confidence?" Like, dude, it was
Jesus.
hilarious. So yeah.
She took it well.
Oh yeah, she's a good sport.
Well,
yeah,
she's a pro,
You have
right?
to be, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They're the
She's a
best
pro.
sports around.
yeah.
They're the.
No, she's a good sport. Most, I mean, 2 drink minimum. We laugh about it. It's a joke, but it has a huge percentage of its
Whore following?
Yeah, of our viewers are
I wish-
escorts.
I wish we had more of a whore.
Yeah, we have a big
following.
escort following. Yeah,
That's
Really,
great.
it was.
Yeah.
Is that because they're all? I was gonna say.
But the thing is, I hadn't eaten.
that's the excuse.
I hadn't eaten, and I got a bit tipsy. Just a bit.
Plus, he pulled out his dick.
No, he showed her a dick pic. But
Yeah.
here's the best thing about that excuse. Just right now, anyone watching this, would this ever be a valid thing? You're talking with someone, and then they're excuse. Look, man. I was very hungry, so I showed her my dick. What would you? Isn't that the way we get?
You missed
Hunger
the-
makes you do irrational things,
Yeah.
man.
Isn't that the normal kid? Because I didn't like if I had a Snickers, this would have been a different story.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
yourself.
Look, I
That'd be
gotta-
a good Snickers commercial. you're not yourself when
Check
you're
this
hungry,
out.
Poseidon.
Check this out.
Look, I
Just
got a
show
bit
his dick
tipsy,
to everyone.
and when it's on gin tonic, bro, I get a little.
That's what you're drinking. Is that your drink of choice, gin tonic?
Depends.
Depends.
Depends on if there's gin in the room or not.
Depends on what the girl wants him to drink. That's it. She could have literally been like, "This is ape semen.
Oh,
It's his delicacy." He's like, "Yo, man,
Oh,
like
good
if you
year."
say so."
I like a nice 06 Gorilla cum. It's a good year.
Gorilla Glue.
Gorilla. We saw a story. We were talking about on the morning show. There was a girl
I heard this.
who gorilla glued her fucking hair. She instead of hairspray, dude, they look completely different. You've seen Gorilla Glue? It's the same logo.
Yeah.
And she sprayed her fucking head with it, dude. And then she's like, "Oh, I made a mistake." And first of all, I'm shocked just thinking about my hair with Gorilla Glue. But then
Yeah.
the fucking nut job is telling people like, "Don't make the same mistake I did." And she's like, "This is not." I'm like, "Of course, no one's gonna make that mistake."
You're the first person.
You're the first person. You know why? Because they're in different sections. One's in the fucking hardware section. Who looks for hairspray in the hardware section?
I don't even think you could buy them at the same store. Those two things.
2x4s.
She went to Canadian Tire. Where's your shampoo? And like, we don't have shampoo. Like,
All right,
fuck
where's
you,
the
don't. You
Shampoo
know?
for a rug?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Do you think somebody? You know what makes sense? Do you think somebody pranked her? just to mess with her. Somebody that doesn't like her.
Oh, maybe, but I would kill that
I
person.
just thought about
ISIS.
that.
Frank.
Dude,
Dude,
just thought about it.
Would
It's
you not kill someone? You know, you're fucked.
They gorilla glue your hair.
You're fucked.
That reminds me of that's far fetched. But you know what I did one time? I was at my buddy's house and we were going out, and I didn't have anything in my hair, and I went in his bathroom and I thought it was mousse, and it was shaving cream. Shaving cream
What does that do to your hair?
in my hair.
it makes it greasy.
Greasy.
Like, dude, why are you oily?
So I shaved my head.
Like, what the fuck is
Mine
going
else.
on with this mousse, man?
Yeah, what I just put in my head? WD-40.
Gillette, what is this, Gillette mousse?
I had a buddy once who we were in my buddy's basement, and his hair was it looked cool, but it was very greasy. It had too much of a wet look. And I was like, bro, why is your hair so fucking wet? And he's like, oh, it's the style, and I like it. It's the wet look. And I go, what do you put in it? He goes, it's this thing. It's leave-in conditioner. And I'm like, have you heard of leave-in conditioner before? He asked me. I go, I have. I go, did you use leave-in conditioner? He's like, yeah, bro. Like, I did my shampoo. I put the conditioner, and then you leave that shit. You don't wash it. You leave. And I'm like, I don't know. I've never used leave-in conditioner, but I'm pretty sure
supposed to
that
rinse it, no?
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be maybe a specific type of conditioner. I think he just had a conditioner he put in his hair and then fucked off. That's what it looked like. And I was like, I don't know if that's the way. He's like, this is the way it's supposed to work, bro. It's supposed to be wet like this and looks greasy. I'm like,
That's just the brand name. Leave-in.
leave-in. Yeah, maybe because I've heard of leave-in conditioner. I've never used it.
By leave-in.
But I think he just used regular conditioner and left it in.
Any conditioner can be leave-in.
Yeah, any conditioner in that case.
Yeah, this is the new leave-in shampoo.
Yeah, because I remember it was fucking disgusting. It was very.
I've never used conditioner in my life.
I have to. I have big hair. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know that.
I do it. It's a game changer, bro.
Yeah, it
Conditioner?
changes your hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else changes?
How many times do you wash your hair with soap in the shower?
Every time I take a shower.
Yeah, but do you wash your hair twice?
3 times a month, at least. At least.
Like,
Oh, yeah, easy.
No, like when you're, because
Like you're saying you wash and then rewash?
yeah.
No, what do you mean wash and rewash?
Like I'll wash my hair because one time I was reading the back of a shampoo bottle. I'm like, let me see if I'm doing this right. And it says
31 years in.
and it says blather through hair, apply repeat.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, because when you go to the hairdresser, they wash your hair twice and then condition your hair once. Like when you go, yeah,
I don't know, man.
they do. I'm telling you.
I don't know.
I go to the $2 haircut.
I wash my hair every day.
Uh-huh. If you wash your hair every day, you're not even supposed to use soap. I don't think. Like,
I have to. I
Really?
use shampoo
Yeah.
and conditioner every single day.
every single day.
Every single day. The only thing I've noticed that I have to every like couple of weeks I have to change up what brands I use, or else the hair gets
Really?
But you know, there's a fucking scam happening right now, and I gotta figure this out. I think it's Pantene Pro V, one of the hair coloring things, bro. Is it Pantene Pro V? Whoever the fuck colors hairs.
It's Pantene.
Pantene is one of them.
Is Pantene one of the hair colors? The main one, bro. And I discovered this,
pretending like you don't
bro.
know.
Yeah, no, because I want to get this right. I want to get this right because I'm trying to think of what so a woman could explain this to me.
Vidal Sassoon.
No, it's not Vidal Sassoon.
Alberto
It's-
Villalobos?
I'm almost 100% sure that it's Pantene. I'm trying to think in my head of the box, but anyways, there's women color their hair.
Right.
One of the hair coloring boxes comes with a conditioner
Okay.
to condition your colored hair. This is why you got to live with women. You got to find this out. That conditioner is the best fucking conditioner. It makes my hair amazing because I would steal that shit. But
Lustrous.
I can't buy it alone ever.
You can't buy the actual.
So I have to steal it. I have to steal it. Yeah, exactly. but why the fuck don't you sell this amazing conditioner all by itself? I would be your best customer.
Because they want you to buy the hair dye.
But I don't dye my
He
hair.
doesn't get to die. So the conspiracy is that they're trying to create tension between you and your fiance.
They're trying to.
They're trying to break you guys up.
divorces.
They're the reason why domestic violence is still a thing. They're the reason.
Pantene has a privately owned prison where they send women beaters.
I'm not even joking with you.
all a front.
You can't find it. I've actually
team of Jew
years
lawyers.
ago. The first time I ever used it years ago, I go, "What the fuck is this?" I go, "I gotta find this."
But it comes
you
in-
can't find it anywhere, bro.
It comes in like those one-use.
Yeah, the
sachets?
silver. It's like a tube, but it's silver.
Okay.
Yeah. Bro, it's impossible. What kind of scam are they running?
But why
A
does
pretty good one, apparently.
Is that it must be some kind of thing that doesn't take away the color, right? After it must be like extra.
Maybe that's
soft
why it's
or
extra
something.
soft, bro.
Yeah.
It makes your hair amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
I give it 2 years. I won't have that problem anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anybody knows, if anybody in the chat, the ladies, you know where I could find a similar thing or it's under a different name to what I'm talking about, listen to what I said. The Pantene, the fucking color, that shit. Tell me. Send me a goddamn message because
Let 'em know.
it's the best conditioner.
I'm lazy, so I just buy a 2-in-1.
Oh, that's the worst shit.
Yeah, he buys Tide fucking his for color clothes
With a
and
touch of Downy.
I use Tide for my shit. I read somewhere that Matthew Perry, I don't know why this stuck in my head, uses only bar soap for his hair.
For his hair?
Yeah.
But how's the hair?
Well, you see his hair? He's got good hair.
Matthew Perry from Friends?
Yeah. Chandler.
Oh, Chandler.
Yeah.
I was thinking Luke Perry. I was gonna be like, he died.
Yeah, I was like, maybe it was the
soap related.
that killed him. It was
He got the soap in his eye. He fell down.
Chandler, but he has short hair. He doesn't have the best hair.
Well, he's
No.
got that. I mean, he's got that '90s fucking spiked up shit.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's because he probably puts product after too. That's what it is.
Well, no,
But
he said I heard just bar soap.
I would look ridiculous. It would destroy my hair.
I've tried it before because
Probably.
I've been in that scenario, and I remember thinking to myself, "Well, it's good enough for fucking Chandler Bing. I can do it." You know?
That's a good way to think about things.
How many girls in the chat have said on fleek? Your hair's on fleek today.
Oh, I haven't read on Fleek. I haven't read on Fleek. Is that what they're fucking using again? You can't. Oh, Olga said you can't buy it. See, I
Ooh.
fucking told you I can't goddamn buy
She
it.
knows. She knows.
What you got to do is you got to start going into the what's it called, into the pharmacies and just opening the boxes and taking out
Yeah.
those fucking.
Listen,
That
I've
or
thought
the
of
deep
that.
web.
I've thought of that. Okay, but it's a bad look for me.
Yeah.
That's not what you want to see in the newspaper here.
yeah.
Local podcaster.
Caught stealing conditioner.
It's like, fuck, bro. Have fun explaining that one on your podcast.
It's because my pubes, they're long. And
Yeah. It's like, why didn't you, if you're going to go to that effort, why don't you just buy the box? It's on the principle. I can't buy a thing I'm not going to use.
Yeah, go in with a Ziploc. Go into the Ziploc, fill it up, and then put it back in the box.
Or
Yeah.
start a side business, buy the dye with a conditioner,
And sell that for a lot
Sell
of money.
the dye.
sell
you know
just
what?
the dye.
That's good.
He's a hustler.
Oh,
That's
listen,
good. That's my idea. If I wanted to start selling single ear pods, because
it's not a bad idea. People lose them.
people lose them, and you charge.
That's a
All you gotta
great
do
idea.
is charge like $20 or $50 more than one of them, than half of it costs.
But I don't know how you sync them. Can you sync them if they're not the same ones?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
And there within lies the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't sync them separately.
gotta-
So if
you
you
gotta
lose
jailbreak-
one, you better buy another pack.
Well, then
gotta
it's just,
jailbreak them.
harder. You got to sync them on two separate devices and press play at the same time.
10 iPhones later, bro.
Your iPhone just explodes.
Oh, do you know what I saw that I was like, this is so stupid. On AirPods, what they did was they had these little things that would they would attach to the phone and the AirPods, so if they fall, you don't lose them.
Yeah, of course.
That's
Revolutionary,
But
bro.
then what's
kind
the,
of takes away the whole
Wireless.
yeah,
aspect.
what the fuck is the point?
Yeah.
Yeah, now
Biggest
it's
scam
just
in the world.
headphones.
Now it's just headphones.
Yeah,
Headphone harness.
I never understood that.
But I think you're more likely to lose them when they're not in your ear, right? Like I would notice if
Well, if they're not in your ear,
I
they're
don't
in
hear
the,
anything
they're in
coming
the
out of my radio
cartridge.
anymore, you know.
But are you losing one of them or are you losing the
that's-
whole case?
Because
Well,
that
that's
little case is what, whenever I
You're
would
supposed to
take
go
them
from
out,
the
I
head
put them in
to-
the case. Yeah.
To the case.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to buy a pair. They seem like...
I would never buy them because they're expensive. I got them as a gift last year.
Oh.
And
I think I'll do that
Did you get the
instead.
Apple ones or the? Did you get the what the fuck are they
Oh, the
called?
fucking Pro, the
AirPods.
brand new ones.
the
Steven
AirPods.
Crowder gave it to me as a Christmas gift last
Oh,
year.
that's
Yeah.
sick.
It was because when I got them, I was like,
fucking awesome.
"What the?" Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I was like, "Are you guys sure this was meant for me?" And I was like, "Yeah. It's a Christmas
That was
gift."
the other Pantelis, you idiot.
Yeah. I was like, "Shit, that's fucking badass." Because I would have never. It wouldn't be a purchase that I would make. They're
It's not
fucking
something that
expensive.
yeah, that's it.
And
Like
they-
250 or something, eh?
I don't know. They were expensive.
They're
I remember
very
last year that it was the
expensive.
Pro. It was like the brand new
They're
shit.
longer?
No, they were shorter. The original ones are longer.
shorter?
Yeah, this was the new ones.
I think 3 something.
Yeah, it wouldn't be something that I would pay
Jesus,
for. Yeah.
that crazy?
Yeah, it
In
was-
the
yeah, let me
threes,
Google it
like
real
And they
twos,
were-
I'm like twos. I'm like that's a lot. But
Yeah.
threes is like fuck you now.
I know. That's
My buddy
that's,
tried to buy them off me when I got them. He found out. He's like, "Oh shit, I'll buy them off you," because I
Yeah.
can't find them. I said, "No, it's a gift. I'm not gonna sell a
Yeah,
gift."
fuck that.
I'm not a
So-
regifter here.
But I started using it for when I work out. It was amazing.
100%.
Because
They stick in nice?
They stick in, and because I like my big headphones over when I'm
Not when
when
you're
I was
working
working
out,
out.
though, no?
But,
Isn't it too
but
sweaty?
sometimes they would fall because I would put my hoodie over and put the hood in between because they would
Right.
get sweaty. Exactly.
Fuck,
But
I'm
this
good.
worked. Yeah,
I'm good.
They were-
329.
Yeah, it's expensive.
I am good.
It's expensive.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But me, I like the Google ones, the new ones.
Okay.
It translates languages.
Did those come out yet?
They did.
How much are those?
Two of them. Hold on, Google.
That people are talking to you?
Yeah, people can talk to you in another language.
So let's say right now you have them on. It's like Star Trek, and you're talking to me. You're like gala bloom,
Yeah.
dum bloom bloom, or whatever you want. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I want to go to China now just to test these things out.
Yeah.
Yeah. look at silly white man. You're like, what'd you say?
Yeah.
American.
Yeah, but then when it translates, you have to try to say it. You're like, ding dong, ding, and you're like, oh fuck. God, they're gonna be like, what?
You don't even have to go to China. Just go get a mani-pedi anywhere.
Yeah, and just listen to them talk shit about you.
They're called
I need somebody who speaks Korean.
They bring Frank in. They bring Frank to go.
they're called the Pixel earbuds, and they're $239.
That's too expensive.
Well, they're
So it's
$100 cheaper than the Pro.
fucking
Yeah.
$100 cheaper than the Pro.
Yeah.
These are phenomenal, bro. To translate languages,
That's pretty
I don't-
insane, eh?
bro, nobody's ever talking shit about me ever again without getting.
Oh,
their
they're
head
gonna
cracked.
keep talking shit about you. We do it in English.
Yeah, they'll create new languages.
Bro, Indians are gonna learn how to speak English just to talk shit to you, bro. Dude, I fell in love. I fell in love this morning with a couple on TikTok. Where I was,
You're on that that train.
I haven't opened up TikTok in a month, but I was taking a shit and I had nothing to do.
It is the best shit.
So
Yeah.
I go to TikTok and there's different videos. You see chicks, there's so many different TikTok worlds
Yeah, it's
that you
crazy.
next know what the next thing is going to give you.
Right.
Next thing is-
And I don't like you've seen fake couples like, oh my, and it's too fake. And I'm like, this is not a real moment. I don't like it. But there's
Yeah.
this Indian couple. I guess the girls grew up here, like Canada or the US, because she doesn't have an accent.
Okay.
But the husband has a thick Indian accent. And I was watching them do stupid, goofy things.
Okay.
And I was like, I like this couple. I like these guys. They seem nice.
Just wholesome fun.
Just wholesome, stupid things
Yeah.
that I was like, but I'm okay with this. Like, there was one thing that really, I was like, I like this. Like, the woman, she's, they're videotaping her from the side. She's being videotaped. And she's like, can you go to the kitchen or something? My phone's ringing. It's an emergency. So the guy runs to the kitchen to get his phone or whatever. And she had his. And she calls the phone. And she goes, look, while you're in there, bring me some chips. And the guy could hear him laughing from the other room. He's like, he goes, clever, okay. When you lose, I admit it. He goes, this is the smartest thing you ever thought of. Okay, how many chips you want? He goes, I'll go to the store barefoot, get you more chips. You deserve them. He goes, and I was like, there's something I just like how wholesome.
That didn't
chemistry.
sound rehearsed, right?
Yeah, it didn't sound right, but just him being like, it's the smartest thing you ever thought of. He goes, that's fucking clever, very clever.
You are very good. You are very, very good.
Yeah, I just appreciate it. I was like, I like these fucking guys. I appreciate that shit.
Indian accent is by far my favorite accent to do.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Favorite to
yeah.
do.
Yeah, and that's not racist. That, if anything,
No,
that is
no.
a compliment.
Of
No,
course.
I like Indian. I can do it because I grew up here, so I can do it and I laugh at it. There's a few fun accents. The Indian one, the Nazi one, is fun to do.
Yeah, I mean,
For him, it's the what? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
are you saying?
What
That's
are you
fun.
doing?
The V's
head
and
bob.
the B's. I used to work at a restaurant where everybody was Sri Lankan in the kitchen. And
Yeah, same thing. yeah.
Any restaurant in Montreal.
Yeah.
And the girl, one of the waitresses was Valerie, but to them it was Bilari.
Ability.
It was with a B. All the V's
What?
changed to B's.
Villeray, yeah, Villeray.
Bilari, come here, Bilari. Bilari. Yeah,
it's
the
fun.
B's changed to V's. And the W's changed to V's.
Yeah. A lot of V's.
Yeah, the V's.
A lot of V's.
They don't get that the V's is very difficult for them.
I also like how Greeks and Italians from Greece or Italy speak English.
Yeah.
I also like that.
Like,
Like the broken down English.
Yeah, but the Greek and Italian, they speak it differently, right?
Yeah, I mean it's their own dialect.
So, but the Italian ones is more like like. Hey, welcome to my city. No. Like it's all nice and right, but then you have the Greek ones. It always feels like they're trying to sell you something, like it's sneaky. Yeah,
You sit there.
yeah. Come here, don't worry.
You take Pepsi. Good
No,
for you.
no,
Good,
you
good.
worry.
Yeah,
No, you worry. No, you worry. We take care. No, you worry. Like it makes me laugh. No, you worry. We take
It is
care.
like that.
Come to my speedy. I show you my tweety. No, like it's like
It seems like it's they're comforting you only to screw you over.
yeah, that's how it seems. Yeah. It's just there's something fun about it.
Fake security.
I fix you nice. Nice
Yeah,
play.
I fix you nice. Don't worry, I fix you nice. Aristide, helado. Nice malaca.
Water down the tzatziki.
No, they like because it's a tourist country, right? So they're very nice to tourists because that's the bit. But it's just there's something about it. There's something about those two accents that I like. Same thing with Indian accent here when they speak English. I like. There's
Chinese is fun to do too. Like we pulled up to the China dep and we were making the. Oh, you drive a BMW. Oh,
You make a very nice, you
guy.
drive a very nice car.
Chinese is fun, but you know what's hard about it? The different dialects, the different like Chinese language, they actually speak English a little differently. And same thing, Korean speaks English differently.
Yeah.
Japan speaks, so it's hard to do them all right. Like
That's true.
Yeah.
It's like to bunch them all up.
To
And,
do China, it's easy. Chinese easy. You take out the thes, all the prefixes.
yeah, because they don't have them. They don't have
exist in
conjugation
Chinese.
in
Yeah.
China.
Right? In Chinese, it's not the chair.
No.
It's the chair blue.
Yeah.
It's not the chair is blue.
Yeah.
The and is
Oh,
are
the
just
chair blue.
are
Yeah.
superfluous.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
know that you're talking about the fucking chair. It's the only chair there.
Yeah.
The chair is blue. So chair blue. That's why Chinese people when you take chair blue chair. You take chair blue.
Yeah.
Oh,
You go now.
Oh
They
shit.
don't have the. It doesn't exist.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like remember the.
So it's
learn
only,
every day.
when you're speaking to them, it's only polite if you leave out the thes.
Well, I don't know if it is, but I do it on
Where
purpose.
milk? Where milk?
You have cigarettes?
It's
They're asking if Greeks are nice to tourists that aren't white, or are they a bit racist? Well, look, everyone in the world is a bit racist.
Everyone.
But no, in Greece in general, that's not what's gonna be the deal breaker. Normally, they're good with tourists because that's
the
their
only thing
business.
that's keeping them alive.
And they're always curious about if they see someone that they don't know where they're from to find out what country it is and this and that. And
Okay.
you know what else they fucking do in Greece more than we do here? They fucking explore. Like they go to like I spoke to I remember when I was in Crete a few years ago, an old guy who owned the hotel. He was like, "Oh, I've been to." He's like, "I had my girlfriend." He's like, "I've been to Tunisia." He goes, "Yeah," and he was talking to her about places in Tunisia and this and that. And I was like,
Oh, they
Greeks here
travel.
He goes, "Yeah, they all explore. They places that they've never been to. They're curious."
You used
I thought you meant
explore
I thought you meant
sounds
they're
so much
exploring
cooler.
the 12,000 islands they
No,
have.
no, I mean, they know their stuff. They go always, but they go out. Whereas here in North America, we're used to like staying in more, like around
secular,
us. Yeah, but then because everything is so different in such close proximity around
Yeah.
the Mediterranean, North Africa, Middle East,
Very, very,
they like going around. They like learning shit.
very close.
But that's it. You would be stupid
You
not to travel if you live in Europe. If
jump
you're,
on a train.
if you're 5 hours away from 7 different countries with 7 different cultures,
You'd go,
Yeah.
yeah.
you're like come on. It's
Yeah.
like, where am I gonna go over here? Fucking Mont Saint blah 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 over here.
Yeah, after a while, it starts looking the same
Saint
here.
Chrysostom.
Well, I remember in 2007, me and my buddy Milton, we did a Euro trip,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
dude, it
where we
was
got
so
this hat.
weird. It was where is it? What? Let me see that.
Balmers, Switzerland.
Oh, Switzerland. We
hostel.
went. Was a hostel. I would never stay at a hostel.
But it was
because
like
of those
a-
movies. But
it was a nice one. It was like a log,
sickest
big
fucking
log
place.
cabin.
It was the most favorite. It was
Beautiful.
the favorite place we stayed. I stayed in.
I shit you not, it was because of the movies. Because we
Yeah.
were discussing it. That was around the time when the movie had come out,
Right.
and we were discussing
They
it.
must have taken a big hit around that
Yeah.
time.
Dude, he tells me, he's like, "Look at this! What I found. We're gonna save so much money." I go, "Are you fucking
See
crazy?"
that you
happened
can
to
get your
that
eye
girl's
burnt
eye?
off.
Yeah, I was like, "Are you crazy? You think I'm gonna go get raped? Get the fuck out of here!" Like I was like,
I plan on doing the raping in Europe.
The rape is happening on my terms.
"When we get to Spain, I'm El Diablo Blanco."
Diablo Blanco.
So we go down there and we stayed at hotels and everything, but it was so amazing when you go to places that were like Belgium and France. There's a lot of similarities.
Oh, yeah.
Then Amsterdam, and you start going to went to Eindhoven too. You see the culture. Those weird Scandinavian Dutch type of
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
The
yeah.
way they live, very different from everyone else in Europe. They're
yeah,
very
yeah.
robotic and very like straight edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
the environment too. I feel like it's cleaner there.
Yeah, it was cleaner.
100% cleaner.
Like
It's
it's, more
older.
ordered. I see even the people the way they're walking on the street. It's
Well,
like
yeah,
they have a
of course.
purpose.
Yeah.
You know, like over
They
here,
don't
they're
just chill.
fucking-
Yeah. Well, I mean, look where they came from, right?
But even
Vikings.
Amsterdam, you been to Amsterdam?
Yeah, I've been to Amsterdam.
I had a conversation with a local who was telling me because I was just asking about. So you guys is everyone here high all the time? And he's like, no, this is the tourists.
Yeah.
Of course.
And like, what do you mean? You guys know it's no, it's not. The locals don't do this. He goes,
Yeah.
Oh,
"It's the tourists."
shit.
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, that's interesting.
It's crazy.
It's because
Yeah.
a lot of
shit.
bikes.
Lot of
like,
bikes.
Not very many cars.
Bikes,
a lot of rivers.
all I remember is almost getting hit by bikes in Amsterdam. when I was
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
A lot of Turks in Amsterdam.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah, I remember my Turkish taxi driver was telling me.
Oh.
And then I thought because he's like, "Where are you guys from?" And I go, "We're from Canada. We're Greeks." And then he's like, "I'm Turkish."
And they love
and,
Canadians.
and he was so excited to tell me that he was Turkish, and I was like, "It's not the response I expected." I thought you would be upset. He's like, "No. What are you talking about? We're in Amsterdam." It's so, and he's telling me, he's
that?
like, "Yeah, we moved to be here. It's all nice. The people are nice to me and shit." And I was like, "Oh, fuck, nice."
That's it.
shit.
People trying to be better. People trying to better themselves.
Yeah.
We have to go back
Instead of holding old grudges.
Yeah.
You know?
on our terms.
We should definitely do that.
We went with the school. Like
Oh,
it
it's not
was-
the same.
No, of course not.
They rushed us through so many fucking.
But we did have good times. They let us. They gave us a lot of liberties.
yeah.
You know
But,
what I'm saying?
I
got
remember.
drunk. I threw up in every country.
Look, I remember when I went to the what's it called?
The Louvre.
I was so hungover that was the last place I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Whereas if I would go there now, I would relish the opportunity to be
Yeah.
back there and fucking actually look around for. And
That's it.
they pushed us through the Louvre in like an hour and a
I
half.
know.
Like you know.
Even when we went to Dachau, I think it was Dachau. We went to the concentration camp in Germany.
Yeah.
You know,
You felt right at home there, eh?
I was hammered. I was actually hammered.
You got hammered and went to a concentration camp. The one place you're supposed to concentrate. The one fucking place.
Well, because in the train station in Germany, they had Jack Coke in a can.
Yeah, remember that?
Oh, that's badass.
That's the
though.
first time we
shit.
saw that.
I'm
That
like,
was,
what is this?
This is 15 years
demonic
ago
contraption?
before it fucking happened. Now you could buy it at the SEQ.
Yeah.
But this is
So I
before.
bought 5. Drinking them on the train.
I'm going to Auschwitz, bro. You think I'm not gonna get hammered? Yeah.
That's it.
And Frank, he's pouring it on the fire.
Yeah, this was,
Could you imagine just him alone in the front? They're like, you gotta come with us. He's like, hold on. This is for my homies.
This is for my 22.
And they're like,
how many? 22 million? How many?
yeah,
Seven.
I know you think that's nice, but it's not really respectful. Don't tell me Adam Moore. They're like, Jesus fucking
That would
Christ.
be amazing.
oh man.
Oh, dude, that's fucking. You went there hammered. How was it, by the way? I never wanted to go to a concentration camp. I feel it's too depressing.
Devastating.
Yeah, it's too depressing, bro. I can't see that shit.
Even the
It's an experience that I would say that it never hit me until I saw. You know what got me?
The shoes. The shoes. I've
Yeah.
seen video. Yeah, it fucks. I can't think.
Yeah.
Any
The shoes, they're covered in. There's piles of them all over. right?
anything of being trapped, slaughtered. That
And
kind of.
there-
I can't.
There's just fucking shoes, piles of shoes, and every shoe I see, I'm thinking like, okay, well, it's 2 shoes to 1 person, so I'm like dividing by half. I'm like, that's how many people that is just
still a lot.
In that, and it's a lot. you know?
and not everyone had shoes.
and then out of all of them, there was one red pair.
Yeah, there was one. The pair of Dorothy slippers.
Yeah, she got away. She clicked them. She got away.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, Europe was great.
Europe is it's everything. Honestly, I think unless you're going to like a crazy hardcore country, you can have fun. Depends what you like too. Like if you like museums, like at the Louvre, I got tired after a while, and there was one wing. Like I thought we did everything.
Yeah,
and
it's
then
huge.
we go and there's still this one wing, and it was Islamic art or something like that. And I look at him and go, bro, let's get the fuck out of here. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? I'm not
We're
going.
gonna get profiled if we walk into this room. The camera's fake.
Oh, no, it wasn't because it was Islamic art. It was just like that was the last one, and I was like, "Bro, are you kidding? I'm not doing another one."
seen
Like
enough.
we just went through all this. I can't do another one. He's like, "All right, let's get the fuck out of here." I couldn't take it because I thought I was done, and it's like, "No, there's one more thing, and it spans." Like, get the fuck out of here. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's impossible to look, but I remember being completely disinterested, like uninterested.
Yeah, because
And,
your
like,
brain was fucking rattled.
And look, there's the Mona Lisa. I look into the room. There's 300 people staring at something.
Yeah, how weird is
I
that?
can't stand that. I can't stand
It's
that
also
shit.
smaller than what you would
Yeah.
expect.
Yeah, a
and the
lot
glass,
smaller.
all that shit. I
Yeah.
was like, "What is happening? This is
That's the thing.
I'll just Google it later.
Yeah.
the best." Is I wasn't gonna take a flash photo
Yeah.
of it or whatever, and right away telling you can't take photos. It's gonna blow the shit up. It's gonna destroy
I
the
want one.
picture. And I was like, now I gotta sneak a photo in.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
Does it really though?
Now you're
Does it?
They don't
Yeah.
like flashing on
It's
it. Yeah.
light. It's like the light, right?
Yeah.
Like even if you have any picture like this in 10 years, because of these lights, it's gonna get duller.
Yeah.
Really?
So they don't want to fuck with the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, not that attractive when you see it in
I
person.
know.
No.
Even on video now, it doesn't look good.
Why did they put her ass on the Grenada thing for? I never got it.
Kind of excited.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Just because she's forbidden, or because she's not smiling? Or
I
she's
guess.
different?
Oh, you always like the face. No, is that
It's
what-
busting balls.
When we were in, we went to France. Was one of our stop offs, and we wanted to go because we knew that Jim Morrison was buried in France, and we were
I didn't
like
know
big
that.
stoner.
Nobody gives a shit.
Big stoner fucking Doors fans, you know. So like, yeah, we need to smoke a stick
Losers.
of hash.
Losers are Doors fans.
Yeah, okay.
You're a loser.
No, the Doors was fucking. Come on, man.
Overrated.
He doesn't like poetry. He doesn't
Okay,
like
that's
poetry.
why. That's why.
Dead dogs dying on a fucking moon. Get the fuck out
Okay,
of here.
look. Not everything's gonna hit, bro.
The hills with pink elephants,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
He was fucked though.
Yeah.
Of course,
He
he
was
was fucked.
channeling shit. He's like, I'm a shaman.
Yeah,
used to drink blood
no,
and
no
stuff.
shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no shoes. You're
Yeah,
cool.
he was a psychopath, but
Yeah.
made good
Anyways.
music. Made some good music.
Make some good
Psychos
music.
do.
I like Ray Manzarek. I think Ray Manzarek is more of the guy that should be fucking
Yeah, with Robbie
appreciated.
Krieger, fucking John Desmond. I know.
Anyways, continue your story about how you wanted to jerk off on Jim
So
Morrison's
we wanted
grave.
to smoke a smoke. Like me and 5 friends, you know, we're like, hey, we gotta get some weed. Like, the fuck do we go? So we're asking people, where do we find weed? Where do we find hashish? Hashish. She goes, okay, go to Barbès. Okay, that sounds pretty fucking gangster. Let's go.
This
Go
is
to-
where you just figured that everybody around Jim Morrison's grave would know where weed was.
Yeah.
So we're looking for a dealer. I know where to go. Let's go hang out at the cemetery. There'll probably be somebody around.
That's
hanging
where deals
around
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the kind you want to be a part of. So we go to Barbès. As soon as we get off the train, we hear hashish, hashish, Marlboro, Marlboro. And
You
they're-
hear that?
Yeah. They're selling bricks of hash out of their sleeves and like fake Marlboros.
Sleeve hash.
Cigarette, Marlboro, hashish, hashish.
Sheesh.
Dude, we got like a couple of grams. Went back. It was a good time.
That actually sounds fun. Yeah.
Yeah. But I can't wait to fucking
To die?
till
And I can
shit,
smoke a joint on your grave?
till shit gets back to
I don't know when that's gonna be, but yeah.
till shit gets back to normal, and we could go be tourists again. You know,
Yeah, we're gonna be tourists in our own city for a little while.
I hate the feeling of being a tourist, like being that goofy person that doesn't know what's going on.
Really?
But I
This
like
feeling?
exploring shit.
that's exactly it.
Yeah.
When you look around,
With
Yeah,
the-
where everybody's
selfie
heads
stick?
are normal
Yeah.
and you
Selfie
look around and you're like, where's this place? And I'm like, oh god, just fucking tourist.
Yeah.
But I saw some shit in Europe that I had never expected. Like in France, you know, when you see the military walking around with like the big the guns, the machine guns and shit. I remember in the train when they were coming through checking people's passports and shit, and it
Yeah.
was Paris, Switzerland, I think, Paris, Lausanne, or where I forgot where the fuck we were going.
Okay.
But I was like, yo, what the fuck's going on? Like, and they were making sure, like, who the fuck is this guy? Who's that? And I was like, yo, this is some creepy ass. Like,
They're
this
gonna
is
kill
weird.
me if I don't have my ticket.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like that in a lot of places.
I remember in Mexico too. I was sitting on the beach.
Oh, they're on the beach.
and the guy just starts swinging. He's running, and there's a Mac 10 literally swinging. I'm like, Mac 10 is like a terrorist gun.
Yeah.
You don't give a Mac 10 to a police officer. Don't you give him some sort of AR? Mac 10 is for a drive-by, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like a collision iron spray. You know?
Dude, yeah, they spray. These guys are fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It's
Like
a different world.
RCP 90s.
Yeah.
They live completely there. I remember the Eiffel Tower. We're going to the Eiffel Tower. We're going up, and there was all the guys outside with the little berets and the gun. I was like, yo, what a weird way to live.
Gangster.
Yeah, it's scary to me to see that because
It is.
here we didn't have that, right? We didn't walk around. The cops had the gun, the holster. They didn't have
Yeah.
machine guns.
No, that's it.
They had it for like a brief moment during the October crisis.
But I think you're less likely to like commit a crime if you see a guy with a Mac 10 swinging on his chest than a guy
100%.
that just has a little pistola.
100%.
You know.
Terminology in France, in Paris. Were you allowed to go out with or you could only stay with the crew?
we were there for like 2 days.
They let us do our thing, surprisingly.
Bro,
Yeah.
did you go to any nightclubs?
Not in France.
Not in France. We went to Space Electronic
In Italy, and then Germany. We went to Notchworks.
Notchworks, yeah, something like that.
Bro, in Paris, we get dressed up. We leave the hotel. Now remember, we get dressed up, but we don't know where anything is. This is before we didn't have like Google Maps. It was 2007,
Right.
So fucking
to go to
Facebook was
concierge.
barely a thing. Yeah, I go down, bro.
That's what it's called.
I know. It's a funny.
Peasant.
This guy was being a dick to me because I was a dick to him earlier. Because we got there. I saw a hostel, so I wasn't taking any chances. So the first thing the guy says is, "We're gonna keep your passports here." And I go, the fuck you are.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like, no, we have to give. I go, you're not going to do dick. I go, like, the government told me don't give anyone my passport.
Yeah, right.
It's suspicious, and you look suspicious as fuck. So the guy was getting upset. He's like, okay, we have to make photocopies. I go, you can make photocopies, but you're going to keep my fucking passport.
Yeah.
You know? So anyway, so we got off on the wrong foot in the
already.
beginning of the day when I
Okay,
got
I
there. So when I went down to ask him, but he was like, I don't know. Like, I don't understand. Whatever. I go, you don't speak French now. Get the fuck out of here. Whatever. So we're leaving, and we don't know where to go. So we go grab a bite. Well, let's take the metro, and we'll go downstairs, and we'll ask. So I asked the guy, I go, I want to go to a nightclub. In club? He's like, quoi?
What?
I go, a nightclub? Yeah. I didn't know what to say. And he goes, une boîte de nuit, quoi? And I go, a night box? I go, bro, that sounds rapey, you think? He's like, it has to be that. He's like, oui. So he tells us where to go, what station to get
what
off,
it's
all that
called?
shit. Boîte de nuit is nightclubs, bro. I didn't know.
Really?
Yeah, a night box.
Box mec.
Yeah, exactly. That's how they were speaking. So, bro, we go to this fucking place, bro. Where I apparently went to the wrong place because we didn't.
You went to the wrong night box.
Well, we went to the wrong neighborhood, bro. Went to the wrong neighborhood, so everything's dead. And then there's one. We see like lights at one place, so we go to this place. What was it called? Pyramid something. We go downstairs to get in. Like the guy's being very selective.
It's all Egyptians.
Almost. It was all Arabs, North Africans, this and that, and us, bro. We stuck out. Like we walk in, bro.
Jesus.
Just heads everywhere.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, all right, Milton, this is where we die. This is good.
he's seen an Animal House.
Yeah, and then he goes, should we leave? I go, bro, we paid cover. I'm not leaving.
Yeah, right.
I'm not fucking
It
leaving.
looks worse if you just get in and turn around and
Yeah.
leave.
That's true. That's
fucking
racist.
kick you out.
That's racist.
So then I go, I want, they go, if you want, because I go, we're going to sit down, we're going to have shisha, and we'll just chill, because you're allowed to smoke in there. And the guy's like, if you want, shisha's only in the back over there, the VIP thing, you have to go there. I go, we're going to go anywhere. We're not going to sit at the bar.
Yeah.
So we go in the back. They sit us across this whole, like 3 guys, 5 girls yelling at each other, having a party. And then like just at the extent of that couch, me and Milton just walking, looking at those guys like a lot
Sounds
of
very North African what you just described.
bro. But then there was the stare-offs.
Oh really?
So then I'm like, Milton, I go, you're not a fighter, and now I'm gonna get beat up because there's like 8
shit.
Algerians looking at me, and I can't fight this.
All of them.
No, but also I can't fight my attitude of
Yeah, I can't stare this guy down.
I can't stop staring the guy down. I go, it's gonna
Can't
be bad.
stop staring the guy down.
I couldn't stop because I was like, fuck these
Human
guys.
nature.
Go, It's human nature. You can't. But I knew in the back of my mind, I go, the fact that we're getting beat up on the first night here is legendary. I just thank God the passport's at the fucking hotel.
Yeah, that's it.
So they don't rob us. But one of the guys, because I kept staring, he asked, what are you looking at? But in a nice way. He's like, where are you guys from type of thing? So we started shooting the shit with this guy, conversation. Algerian guy whose brother lived in Crete.
Okay.
She was like, "Oh, you Greeks? Oh, we love Greeks." And then it all started this whole thing. Then we started hanging out with these guys and these girls, and it was like a fun thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they had to leave, so a bunch of Indians came in, like, but younger Indians from India. And then I'm like, all right, now they were friendly with us. Let's be friendly with these guys. So I go, hey, what do you guys do? Oh, this Indian guy goes, we're here for Counter-Strike tournament. I swear, bro.
I play Counter-Strike, bro.
So Milton, it's like, what the fuck? Like, this is a time. Did you know that there's international video game tournaments at 2007? I didn't have any idea.
Not at that point.
He
He
was
was
like-
he did.
So I go, what? He's like, Counter-Strike. Yeah, Counter-Strike tournament. And I'm like, well, what the fuck's going on? Like, you guys gonna win? Like, how far are you in? He's like, no, this was our last day because we got eliminated. I'm like, oh, that's sad. And then it goes slow and it goes,
I gotta go.
but we beat Pakistan. Ah! They started like, they started laughing. Like, fucking just, it was fucking, what a weird night. Yeah. Or they were Pakistan, they beat India. I can't remember which one it was, but they beat one of each other. Yeah.
Too. This was in France.
This was in Paris.
They hate each other, so.
Yeah, so this is WCG 2007.
I don't know
World
what the fuck it
Cyber
was.
Games
Jesus Christ,
2007.
how do
This
you
guy
know
knows.
This guy
This
knows.
guy knows.
I
Yeah.
used to be
He
into
knows
that
which
scene,
Indian
bro.
team you're talking
I used to
about.
go to.
They were Pakistani or Indian, whatever it was. They were happy about beating the other ones,
Yeah.
but they didn't continue in the
Continue.
tournament.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
They were big nerds
didn't
though.
make-
They looked
They didn't
super.
make it past the group stage.
Yeah.
You
These
know
guys
what
are making
happened in
cash.
Counter Strike recently? Actually, an Indian team. Okay, and now Counter Strike is now these tournaments. Before back then, prize pool was probably around 50 grand. Okay, now the prize pools are $500,000.
Oh,
Okay, so like
Game's changed.
Just to
Game
show
has
you
changed.
how like people how the game has changed and how sponsors are getting involved now. Like now it's esports, right? They call it esports now, not gaming.
Yeah, I know
Esports.
about that. It's called esports.
And these guys from India, this team called I think it was Forsaken or something,
That's a cool name.
got caught
That is cool.
cheating at a land at a tournament where their computers are already there. The guy had a program on his either on a USB or on his phone or something that he plugged in, and it would create an aimbot for him.
That would automatically
That
aim.
would automatically hit you in the head after like the third bullet or something. The guy got
that's some
caught doing that
that's some spy
on
shit.
fucking in land. They call it land, local area network.
You naughty, teasing me.
But just so
very
think
bad
about
man.
that, and then these cheats that they use, these undetectable cheats, they cost thousands of, like if you want to buy them, because you have to buy them, are thousands of dollars. But you could just think of, if you're doing this is, the guy was willing to try it like in person.
That's balls.
Imagine how many people are doing this online, because there's
Online, of
online
course.
tournaments too now, right?
Oh, so people
No
are just
shit.
cheating.
So people are just going around there,
Guaranteed.
and they could be paying, depending on if you have the good sheet, if you're paying like for the private hacks, you could be fucking raking in money off of cheating, like
Fucking
in
raking
raking
these.
Yo, in the chat, they asked me to remind you that you got to talk about your bike ride from hell. Which one you had in Switzerland?
Oh my god, yeah, I had a bike ride.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, I got lost in Switzerland on the bike path.
You did the biking too?
Yeah.
Because they offered you could go biking in the Alps, you can go skiing in the Alps, or you can go horseback riding.
I did skiing and biking.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I can't ski.
Who has the story from hell?
Well, I guess
I got lost on the mountain in Switzerland for 2 hours. I didn't know where the fuck
You
I
actually
was.
got lost for 2
Yeah,
hours?
I saw goats. Like,
Oh,
it was
no,
fucking.
no.
It was a scary ass thing. 'cause
It was a trip.
How did we get up? We take a gondola.
I ended up in a mine.
What?
a quarry.
Yeah.
yeah. I remember that too. I
You
was
were the
so-
canary.
This sounds
Hello?
dangerous. This sounds dangerous, but also a lot of fun.
It's fun until you realize that you don't speak fucking Swedish.
Yeah, you don't speak Dutch, German, or
whatever.
or Dutch
And like,
Swiss.
I'm trying to go. Tell them, I can't remember the name of where
Yeah,
the fuck
Argen-
I'm staying. You know.
Yeah, they have weird fucking names. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Interlaken.
We were in Interlaken, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where this is from. But so I was going up. We were all like in single file, and then my chain busted
Oh, that's not good.
on the way up. So I'm like, okay, just go. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna put it back on the thing.
So did it bust or did it fall off?
It fell off.
Okay, it's a difference.
So you were chainless.
My chain fell off. Well, no, it just fell off. I had to put it back on the tracks. But then at a certain point, everybody had passed. Where the teachers were at this
who
point, I
knows?
don't
They're
know.
probably banging the students. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And so I made it up to like there was a fork in the road, and I didn't know which way to fucking go. So I took like a little 10-minute like pause on a bench, and then okay, I'm gonna go back down. So I went back down. There was another fork. I ended up in like a quarry, like he was saying. And then I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go back. I got in a ton of shit. He's like, because I saw like a bunch
I
of.
hate that you got into a ton of shit. That when they're mad at you for making a mistake.
It was like they got mad, and then they started making jokes about me being high, smoking hash, and like forgetting the way. So it was kind of like it was all right at
They were
the
just
end.
ribbing you.
Yeah, I didn't really get into that much shit, but
So you both got lost in Switzerland.
I didn't know that you also got lost.
Were you by yourself or were you with somebody else?
No, I was by myself.
I was by myself too.
Yeah.
I was fucking.
I wish we had met up.
Yeah.
Did you guys know each other?
Fucking, we were in
3 years
different
later.
years.
Oh, okay. It wasn't at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you guys know each other at that time?
I mean, we knew each other,
knew
but
of
we
him.
didn't really hang out.
knew
Oh, that's
He's
interesting.
Bruno's friend.
Yeah.
And I'm Bruno's friend. So Bruno is the main, but also we're related somehow.
Yeah, but also it's fucked
Fucking
up.
LaSalle. Everybody's banging everyone.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting.
Fucking wops.
Yeah. We're creating beige people.
Yeah, that's good.
Beige.
Yeah,
Why does beige make you laugh?
I don't know.
It's a funny word.
I don't know.
It's like beige.
I'm trying to.
These silly wops.
Well, because I'm trying to picture like fucking, beige pants.
Oh,
I'm trying
khakis.
I'm trying to picture that on people, so it makes me laugh. I don't know why it makes me laugh.
You're fucking insane, and I love it.
I am insane. Yes.
We love
I
you
know
for
this.
that.
Yeah.
New _ lobby. We got some new shirts.
Oh yeah, how cool are those shirts?
We
dude?
got some new shirts.
They
So
are,
for
they are very
mofos.
cool.
Look at those.
Who's the are you like the Hulk Hogan then?
Yeah, he's the leader.
You're the Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, he's the leader of that.
No problem.
If I put that on, does that mean I have to take orders from you?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
You can't give out
Burning
orders.
this.
You
Burning
could
this.
give out orders, but it will ruin the fun. You can't give it.
I
The
can
order
do-
is you all have to be retarded, bro.
I can do. What,
Already done. Already done.
I can do.
I'm his +1. I'm his +1.
I can't even do it, bro.
bro.
I can't even do it, bro.
Bro, but it's so fucking that scene, that edit was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah, I
him
agree.
walking in. Oh, dude. And then Claudio losing his shit.
Yeah, it was good.
Claudio's face was perfect.
Picturesque.
I mean,
It couldn't have gone down any better.
Agreed.
couldn't have-
for Claudio, it could have.
Yeah.
You know what? From the Guido was acting surprised.
Yeah.
Okay, and then once you took your seat, he's like, "It worked." I'm like, "Do you realize you're on camera right now?"
Yeah, and that was the best. Like, because then he can't play it off as if no Claudio knew.
Yeah.
He literally on stage. Well, we terrorized him. It worked. Like, because
He flipped.
Well, because here's the thing. I was the only one that believed that it's gonna work out. Like, it's gonna be fine with Claudio. Because here's the thing. You don't know. Because there's a lot of people that wanted that opportunity, but they didn't
Yeah.
know what was gonna happen. They thought they would just be the full-time co-host. Nobody knew that we were pulling this on them.
Right.
If I had brought one of you guys, it depends who. It could have gone aggressive. You don't know. Or if it was one of you guys, you would have laughed when you saw him.
Yeah.
If it was someone else, he might have got aggressive when he walked in with two guys. You don't know how someone's gonna take it.
Right. Well, that's why he walked in with Spiro
So-
and
So you're
The-
basically telling me you Alfred Hitchcocked him
Yeah.
with the scene where he
scream, the
puts
scream from
Yeah.
Psycho.
the girl with the birds there in
Yeah.
the cage, right?
Yeah, it was but I thought it has to be the perfect person. And then I thought it would make so much sense with Claudio because number one, Claudio was trying to take Guido's job 2 weeks earlier.
Yeah.
So to me, that was hilarious.
Yeah, it was
you
like-
know,
it
so
was a good
Guido
angle.
could get some revenge.
They worked that in too.
They worked that in too
Yeah.
right before. I worked it in because I saw it wasn't coming up
Yeah.
naturally. So I
Yeah.
said, let me sneak it in
No,
there.
he was trying to be the Italian talent.
Yeah, exactly. So then I was like, the perfect guy is Claudio because Claudio is going to be shocked because this is shocking, but he's not a guy who's going to go crazy, swear.
No.
And he's a guy who will walk out and then they could explain to him outside what happened, you know?
Yeah, he's a good sport.
He's a good sport.
That's
so
why we love him.
It was the perfect person to do the perfect thing because some people, how come I wasn't asked or whatever? The reason it would never go as well
Yeah.
Yeah.
with anyone but him.
He was made for that part.
He was made for that part. That was perfect.
Yeah.
That was fucking perfect.
Yeah. He pulled it off.
He pulled it off, yeah.
It was well done.
You did a good job.
I messaged you right after it happened. Fucking guy.
Oh, dude, no one saw that shit coming. Especially because I let it play out. Dude, he was co-host for 20 minutes, dude.
Yeah, I know.
That-
Highlight of his
Yeah.
career,
bro,
bro.
committed. I committed to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I made sure that no one can see it coming.
Took him 2 hours to get here with the train and the
And then with a broken leg to leave, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Oh God. God bless him.
But you know, Claudio's awesome. You know why? He for a long time he didn't believe when he got out. He thought they were going to break him. So he was
It must
so
break you.
so yeah. So he was coping with it, and he was trying to pick which kneecap. Because one,
my right one.
yeah, because one of the guys kept up the gag after. He's like, you should pick which one. So Claudio was like, all right, I guess I'm getting beat up today.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah. So Claudio was committed to picking a kneecap, and then Spiro was like, "Are you crazy? No, bro. It was a gag. This was all. We're not. No one's gonna fucking hit
film
you."
this whole thing?
No, I didn't film that. But then
Okay.
I got out during the podcast. I let them talk for a bit, and I went out just to let Claudio know, like, no, this is a work. We're just fucking. No one's gonna. I'm not gonna let anybody fucking touch. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
But yeah, because one of the guys kept it going, and he's like, yeah. So Claudio was like, all right, well, I guess I have to pick one knee.
He was
Jesus.
still down.
That's how
After he
committed
said it was
Claudio
the
is,
worst,
though.
Yeah. Okay.
Claudio has balls,
He's a
bro.
method actor,
No, but
Claudio.
Claudio has fucking balls, bro. Not a lot of other men would just freak the fuck out and melt.
willing-
He's like,
he's
all right.
willing to do what it takes.
He's willing.
Taking
Yeah.
the pragmatic approach.
The fact that he's like, all right,
I use my left knee less.
yeah, I have to commit to a knee. I'll commit. Other people would just be like, and melt. Claudio's like, he's like, all right, let me think
Yeah.
about which knee.
Yeah.
Who the fuck else would say that? The balls on this kid.
Claudio's the man.
He's definitely
Actually, that the third guy in the picture with the GSP Sugar Sammy, the guy behind the cage looks a bit like Claudio.
This guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he has the Claudio face. Yeah, dude, it was completely nuts.
I'm gonna go to the washroom real quick.
All
All
right.
right, he jerks off during the podcast a lot.
No, I've jerked off twice since we've been.
That fucking laugh, bro.
Was that sound like it?
it's like a more annoying version of Woody Woodpecker.
Ask him when it comes back. There was one day where I go, do you know who Woody Woodpecker is? And then he's like, yeah, of course. I go, do you remember? He's like, yeah. He's like, I was like, that's not at all. That's not at all.
Is that the sound you make when you accidentally run over him?
Yeah. Did you run over a woodpecker, bro? What the fuck is that shit? Yeah, no, he's something else. But I'm glad he committed to the bit too. He got off social media for that all those days. But then he posted that stupid thing about thank you, like me and Mike, like as if one of us was dead.
Oh, where to which I responded, no.
It was
thank you.
It was like thank you for like. It was kind of like it was a tear shed.
It was
Yeah,
an
it was a
ode.
tear shed
It was
to
an
the-
ode to.
Yeah, that
You know?
cocksucker was trying to get sympathy from people.
Listen,
I couldn't
on
believe
his
it.
part, that was good. You had me.
Well, I couldn't believe that you were doing them so close together, like the Guido dying, and I'm like, is he trying to pull the wool over our eyes 2 times? in a row
Yeah,
right
exactly.
now?
Yeah.
You know?
Fool me once.
Yeah. The second one was shame on me.
Yeah, the second. That's what I was saying. It's shame on you guys at this
Yeah.
point.
That's exactly
You
it.
can't get fooled again.
Yeah, you can't get fooled.
Fool me once, shame on
There's
you.
an old Tennessee saying,
Fool me twice, can't get fooled again.
he can't get fooled again.
Oh, and some people, dude, he's gonna talk about on 2 drink minimum tomorrow because he was pissed off because he was getting messages. So, because we all got messages, right? But the thing is, he saw how some people were not loyal, like even fans, because some people were messaging him like, "Yo, fuck Pantelis and fuck Mike, this and that," and so he was getting pissed off.
Okay.
He's like, "These motherfuckers."
Yeah.
And then I was getting emails and Instagram messages like, "Yeah, bro, Poseidon's fucking useless. Fuck that guy, this and that."
Oh,
so,
shit.
Yeah, so he was losing his mind at how quickly people would turn.
So you kind of weeded out the dead skin, maybe.
He
a
even
little
told the guy, I laughed so
bit.
much.
like COVID's doing right now.
Yeah, he even told the guy, he called the guy an idiot. He called the guy an idiot because the guy's like, yo, what the fuck, Pantelis, bro? He thinks he's so cool. He's
Oh,
this and that.
shit.
And then Poseidon's like, you're a fucking idiot. And the
quick-
guy
Yeah, there was a
replied to
guy
him,
going off
yeah,
on the
well, you're
Discord.
unemployed. And, and then Poseidon's like, oh, this guy's going to be he's going to look stupid in a day.
How the lazy Susan has spun.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
Well, there was a guy talking shit on your Discord like that. I don't know if that's the same guy you're talking about.
I don't know. There was a guy talking shit too. There was plenty of people that I told to fuck off. I told him to leave.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, that means but you're doing it to get a reaction. You got the reaction. Right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
No, we were fine with the reaction. It was just the aggressiveness.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you feel bad that he's gone for sure, obviously. But to be like fuck him
Yeah,
or
to be
fuck me or this
fuck
and that,
him,
it's like,
fuck
yo,
this, yeah,
yeah.
it's a show you watch. Like, calm down. Do
know.
you do that like Breaking Bad when somebody dies on the show? Do you guys email the writer like, fuck you guys, I fucking hate
you
you?
know
Like,
what? There are probably people.
I'm sure there are.
I'm
sure
I'm
because
sure
this is a
there are.
microcosm of like Hollywood, right? So I'm sure there's people that do the same exact
Yeah, that's
thing.
true. I like
probably
that
on a greater microcosm.
Yeah.
You like that, eh?
My penis is a microcosm
Of an actual
an
penis.
actual penis.
yo, the Discord loved that shit. There was a fucking, oh man, it was a fucking.
It was a fucking shit
And
show.
just
there.
the chat and
was
the
a shit
live
show.
stream,
Yeah.
the explosion when that happened,
Yeah.
dude. Oh,
And then the
Yep,
meme that
I was
Steph
there.
made too.
oh, dude, Steph, and then fucking who was it? It was Gapes that
think it was
or
Gapes.
Alex
It was
fucking
Gapes.
Alex Gaipo.
Oh, bro,
That was Gapes.
it was fucking
yeah,
hilarious.
The Montreal
yeah.
Screwjob or the in the bar with everybody.
Yeah, it was
yelling.
fucking amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah,
That's
the,
a DVD thing, eh?
the memes came fast.
No, it wasn't. That was the original one. Is
Soccer,
Soccer. Yes.
and then they made the DVD thing.
Yes.
and now we made
Oh,
this.
really?
Yeah.
Yes.
The original thing is a soccer thing?
Obviously.
Yep. I thought it was literally a DVD thing. I missed that meme. Meme.
It was a good plan,
Missed that meme.
but it was hard. It was hard planning.
Meme.
This was it wasn't easy, like because it spanned multiple shows. We had to start the story,
Yeah,
end
of
the
course.
story. It was
Of course.
yeah.
So people want to know.
Well
Did-
executed.
Did you have all this set up when Guido's death was faked, or did it come shortly after that?
Well, we can't reveal too much.
Yeah, there you
but
go.
yeah,
Wait till the cameras are off.
but just know that I plan ahead, pretty far ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I plan ahead pretty far. You know, people are.
I'm
you
just
know,
asking the questions.
That's where we
people
differ.
well, because I was trying to explain to someone, because like, why are you putting this much effort in a fucking podcast? But I was.
want. Who said that?
I'll show you who fucking said that. But the reason is but the guy who said it isn't even like a podcast fan. He's an acquaintance who watches sometimes and saw the videos because I shared it everywhere on social media.
Okay.
But the reason is there's a Patreon now. There's all like people pay. So
That's extra content.
yeah,
That's
so
what
I'm
people
gonna
are
go
paying
the
for.
extra mile,
Yeah, exactly.
because now it's a product.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why we would put in, because the whole just sit down and talk thing, which is fine, we fuck around all that.
Absolutely.
When I have a
Love it.
chance to add an extra layer,
Yeah.
every time I'm gonna take the shot.
Yeah, the
every time.
sit down,
Mine
and,
as well.
sit down and talk is the meat.
Yeah, the sit down and talk is the
Yeah,
meat of
it's
it,
the- it's the
but
meat
I'm
and
gonna keep
potatoes,
throwing
right?
spice around
We need
because
some gravy on top of that shit
We need
sometimes.
some
right?
gravy. Wow, it's like
Spice,
our gravy,
gravy, sauce.
Our gravy is going to be Jofo.tv,
I can't wait.
right? Which is our platform. That's
What's
up now,
that?
but it's not.
What
we
is
haven't pushed-
Jofo.tv?
Well, Jofo.tv is like is like the Patreon where you can go on and get exclusive shit before it comes out, or we're going to be doing giveaways, we're doing packages and stuff. Whereas if you're a member, it becomes beneficial to be a member, because we're gonna have fucking, if we give away a $100 prize pack from something from Bongia,
it's worth it.
You know, Jofo, it's gonna be worth it. The $3.99 a month.
Also,
Yeah.
be slaughtering a goat every month
Of
on
course,
live.
and
Sacrificing at the same time.
sacrificing the
great
goat.
God Ganesh.
Yeah.
Dude, but
I'm
because
making blood sausage with his blood and auctioning it off.
it's the best way to do. You have to, because it
course.
became, because people are giving us. We had this whole thing about, we had like a discussion about people are giving us their time and their money,
Right.
Which their money they had to also spend their time
time
making.
doing.
You know,
Absolutely.
so
It's Times Square.
It's outside.
It's in New York.
you can't take that shit for granted. You know, so we go the extra mile, and I think that's why everything's growing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people are like, all right, man, there's something here. There's
Yeah.
some-
But like the thing about you and your thing is you are never stagnant. You're never happy where you are.
No.
You're always trying to fucking go up. That's what makes the difference. That's what people notice. That's what people are happy to fucking give you that X amount of money a month or tune in, give you their time, because you see that you're going up. This is not where you're gonna be. It's a journey. People want to be with you on the journey
That's
up.
it. All the way up.
Yeah, and it's funny. We were talking about how the people who started were saying that like the first early adopters, as Poseidon calls them, he was using an Apple analogy, because I was like, why are they so vocal on Discord? You think, why this? And he goes, well, that's how it is with even Apple. Everything, there's always the early adopters, and they're like the spokespeople. They're the pioneers of it.
Yeah.
You know. And he goes, it's working. The way you're running it is working the same way.
Right.
So he was explaining what he learned in an Apple documentary. I had never. I still haven't seen what he's talking about.
Okay.
But it was
I learned this in marketing classes.
in marketing, but I never. But I.
It's one or the other.
Yeah, it's one or the other. But all the Apple comparison you get, I never saw that shit. It's just
makes a lot of sense though.
it makes a lot of sense. It's just what I was doing. I didn't do it because I copied. I just
It was happening organically,
Yeah.
and you put a name to it.
Well,
kind
yeah,
of.
this is supposed to happen organically. There's
okay.
no
You
other
can't
way.
you can't force
you
it.
can't. Yeah,
It
you
can't be
can't force it.
forced.
It has to happen.
Yeah.
Because the majority of the people who will consume your product, the big chunk is in the middle. You have the late adopters who you don't really.
the bandwagoners. They jump on.
Yeah,
late.
the bandwagoners.
Right.
You have the middle chunk, which are going to be with you forever. But you also have the early,
The OGs.
the OGs who they're there, they're ride or dies.
Yeah, fucking
what I
Olga,
mean? Yeah.
Helsan,
Yeah.
Steph,
Ride or die.
all kinds. There's a whole list.
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
Acasthesia,
Jess.
Trickle,
Yeah.
Seabass, fucking all. Yeah.
Ganji, you fucker, if you're watching this.
Ganji. Yeah, a lot
I
of
love
people.
Ganji.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy.
they're very important.
Even Barack Obama, who fucking jumped on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been on our. We've seen him.
lot.
We've seen him in the chat. Every
So
once in a
it's so crazy that he's giving us such time, eh?
The president, Marie Renee,
shit to do now.
Marie Renee, fucking
Marie Renee,
Pat. There's a lot. There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Jessica
Nicefield.
Jess Sorrell is all the way from fucking Australia,
Jess
bro. Like,
Sorrell.
yeah.
It's just around. I've never
Madam
heard of
If I
Jessica
look
Sorrell.
now, dude, guys that I'm forgetting, fucking Dennis, Gary Atlas, fucking
it.
Jofo guys, even the In the Ring guys are here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Silver
dude.
Gold.
them.
Well, it's the whole Jofo Mafia. on top.
Smokey. Fucking, yeah, Amelie, dude, it's, dude, it's,
I
yeah.
gotta buy a pair of her underwear on online. Smokey.
Amelie?
No, Smokey.
Emily, I'll buy Emily's too.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. There's a lot of people I'm forgetting for sure.
Yeah, and they're all good people. And it's great that we have this Discord now because
Mademoiselle is here too, yeah.
it definitely helped for fucking keeping sanity.
Yeah.
Right? Like you
Oh,
can't
this
go out and
shit?
see your friends.
Yeah,
You're
Discord
I'm
is a
making
cool
new
thing.
friends in Discord. We're having chats, we're fucking playing games, we're fucking shooting the shit every morning.
Okay, so Discord, Discord was Bashar. Do you remember Bashar? Remember Bash?
Oh my God, yes.
Discord. I didn't start. So
know.
Bashar made me start it because he was telling me, he's like, "Yo, you should start a Discord for your fans." I was like, "I don't know what that is." He's like, "They use it for like gamers used to chat and this and that." I'm
Right.
like, "Listen, nerd, you're gonna stop with this nonsense."
Your nerd talk.
And he told me, he's like, "No, I think he helped start Andrew Schultz's."
Oh.
So he goes, "I'm telling you, it works. He has a big. Just try it."
Yeah.
So I started and I let him run it. I go, "You're the admin. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing." So
Okay.
he's the one who created like the meme dump and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then when everybody else jumped in, fucking Hal Sandalog, all that,
Yeah.
it started to evolve. Seabass and all, it started to evolve.
Yeah, of course.
And then stuff that I didn't know you could do, like the movie nights. It's
Yeah.
done on Discord.
Yeah.
They do game nights. They play games, and there's even like when there's a sporting event, they watch it on Discord.
Yeah.
I watched it in the Waterhead.
In the Waterhead Coliseum, yeah.
Dude, I watch every
If it wasn't
UFC
for
Hell
Hellsand, I wouldn't be watching anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shouts to Hellsand. Fuck.
Yeah, but that's that's what this. It's all like it's a community. Like all the shit that exists now is because of the teamwork. Everybody's doing something.
Even
that's
us.
why it grows. Yeah, that's
Even us, I'm not even admin on our Discord.
Right. And it's because
I don't
Well,
know how to fucking
I'm
do a thing.
admin, but I don't do any admin stuff. They do it.
That's it.
Fucking Amelie does. Like
I think Emily and Hellsand are the two people
Yeah.
that started our Discord.
I started.
they're the
but I
ones that are
didn't
running
know.
mine. Yeah,
That's it.
it's crazy. Yeah,
That's
it's,
very
Shouts to Jofo Mafia out there.
there's the Jofo Mafia here. There's the YouTube Mafia here. There's the Pantelis Nation. There's
Fucking
goddamn.
right.
It's fucking crazy.
We taking over.
Gary says
Discord
Poseidon
at-
doesn't look excited.
I'm very excited.
How about now?
If I didn't,
You should see his cock.
How about now?
Oh, he's excited. We guarantee
but
you.
honestly, if I didn't have this, I think I'd be either in prison or dead in a ditch.
Dead in a ditch?
Wow.
Dead in a ditch. If I didn't
Honestly,
have all
I
this.
could easily say the same thing. I'm not kidding. This
Yeah.
is one
Really?
thing that I look.
I'm dead
Yeah, I
serious.
look forward sometimes.
I look forward. I honest to God,
Yeah.
especially at this time of fucking stupidity when there's nothing else to do. It's a
Yeah.
release, and it's a safe. I feel
a
safe.
good rapport too.
You know, like I can say what the fuck I want.
and
It's not just safe. It's
comfortable, right?
you get to relax a bit from like, I guess all the bullshit that's going on right now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
And
You're right now. We're in this room. There's nothing else happening for me.
Yeah, you know.
And it's gonna be fun once everything gets back to normal because there's a ton of people that I've created bonds with now that I've never met in real life.
But I wouldn't say safe because every room
Okay,
I'm in is
dangerous.
not safe.
Okay,
by the way, I'm just
Every what?
every room I walk into
Please, you hear
is
that?
never
You're not
safe.
safe if Poseidon's in the
Never.
room.
I want you to know if you are around me, you are never fucking.
Yeah.
None of that is shit you should be saying online.
Yeah. There's always at least half a rape charge.
Allegedly,
being,
allegedly.
You've been
Allegedly.
allegedly.
That is complete. I like that you're laughing at it, but it is creepy.
Oh, shit.
Allegedly.
Everything's funny.
It's a good word.
But yeah.
But yeah.
Where?
I'm just fixing up graphics here. Don't you worry, guys.
Oh
You're
yeah.
making me 8K.
I'm putting you in 8K. No, it's mostly for Poseidon's thing.
Oh, the women's Royal Rumble in 8K was fucking.
So you guys still watching the wrestling?
Yeah, of course, man. Jofo in the ring doing
Joe
big
in the
things.
ring is fucking going.
Yeah.
They had,
hard
they had
this week.
Sabu on last week.
They had Sabu on.
Yeah, in a couple
Then
of weeks.
I gotta watch that shit.
In a couple of weeks, they have the Godfather,
Oh, I like the
Papa
Godfather.
Shango.
Dude, he was good friends with the Undertaker.
Ooh, Papa Shango.
Yeah, well, the Godfather.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they talked about it on the show. It hasn't come out yet. It's
The
gonna come out in a
Undertaker is
couple
good
weeks.
friends with a lot of people in the business. I was even watching the Yokozuna documentary.
He seems like a
the
good
other day.
dude.
Did you see that one?
Which Yoko?
The Yokozuna one?
I saw the Andre the Giant doc. I saw the Chris Benoit.
Yeah, the Dark
doc.
Side of the Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about that? Because I always make jokes about the Chris, Benoit thing. Yeah.
I think he's a fucking idiot, bro. But he would like,
Yeah,
he
but it
killed
was-
it. Comes down to it, he killed his fucking his kids and his wife.
Yeah, but
and
normal
killed himself.
people
I
don't
give a
do that.
shit.
That's
Do
what
you
I'm
feel like
saying.
there's more to the story?
What,
Yes,
CTE?
of course.
You think it was CTE?
Normal people
What's
don't do
CTE?
that.
CTE is what
PTSD, ECDE.
he's claiming that all these wrestlers have after having
No,
too
no,
much
no.
concussions.
What I was thinking
Yeah.
was that he wasn't the real murderer.
Ooh.
Ooh, it was
You think
Vince
it was
McMahon.
Vince McMahon?
Not even. It was what's that guy Sullivan? What's that fucking guy?
Hey,
Sullivan.
Sullivan about this.
Ed Sullivan.
Ed Sullivan.
I saw a
From the
YouTube.
Ed Sullivan
I saw a
Show.
YouTube conspiracy about this.
Oh God.
Stop it.
The guy who he stole the wife from. Remember? Like I think his wife he stole her from another guy in WCW.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I think I remember this, yeah. Something to do with, this is where Eddie Guerrero was involved too.
Kevin
right?
Sullivan is.
Well,
his name.
my dick's gonna explode if I don't take a piss.
Go. You know where the keys are?
You know where the key is?
No.
It's right in the front. You can
Here, I'll show.
go. Show him. Go show him.
Hold it for him while he's peeing. Besides.
Yeah, hold it.
Play swords with each other.
But yeah, dude, it was a whole thing about this Kevin Sullivan guy. There was a conspiracy theory about how he said he's never gonna forgive him and he's gonna get them back.
Because Chris Benoit stole his wife?
Yeah. And it all started from an angle. They were fake stealing his wife, and then it turned into real life, and he stole and had kids with her.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so and then the whole thing is that this guy killed him, and
That's how real is
I
that
mean,
shit? Who
yeah,
the fuck
it's
knows?
clearly because apparently he
It's all
called,
conspiracy shit.
he called somebody and said, I can't make it to wrestling. The kids aren't feeling well or something. And then the next day, they just didn't hear from him anymore. So, and then after they did like the autopsies and everything, autopsies?
Autopsy. Yeah.
What the fuck did I just say? They found that the kids were dead by the time that phone call was made. So,
Well, so what the phone call was honest. The kids were definitely not feeling well.
they were not. They're looking a little blue. Yeah. So it's just like, but you never heard the CTE argument? Like what?
I've heard that, yeah, he got fucked, but it didn't make sense to me either because a lot of these guys have these kind of, especially football
Yeah.
players, and they don't murder their whole fucking families.
No, but you know what's crazy about CTE? The more I've been reading about, because it's a big thing with quarterbacks too. Apparently, because of
Yeah.
or whatever.
They're getting ransacked.
Yeah, and their head. It's a number of concussions and bruised brain shit. Apparently, and don't quote me on this. A lot of these cases, like a high percentage of people with CTE that end up killing themselves, will never damage their brain. Like they won't shoot themselves in the head or fucking jump off a building or something. Their brain is usually preserved, and people say because they want people to study it because they
That's
know.
stupid.
It sounds stupid. I mean, not as stupid as Kevin Sullivan creating.
No, it's not that dumb, yeah.
Fuck, that was
With
great.
CTE.
Yeah, he says it was all the head trauma, but I don't know. Maybe he was just.
I don't believe that shit. I believe that he was a super religious freak. That's what I really believe because he was religious. Bibles were found by the side of his kids and shit.
With highlighter and stuff.
Yeah.
highlighter.
I don't know about
I don't know. You
highlighter.
probably
Well,
thou
what
shalt
passage-
not kill was
pages,
scratched out.
pages were dog-eared.
Thou shalt not kill, totally scratched out of.
Yeah.
Thou shall not scratch dad's car.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not use the last roll of toilet paper.
But that fucking, you know what sucks is he had another son who lived
Yeah.
in.
That's still alive.
Yeah,
he's still
I've
alive.
seen him in an interview, and
Yeah,
he looks like Benoit
He
a lot.
looks like Benoit
and
a lot.
He seems like a fucking nice kid, and that kid I felt bad because right
Yeah.
after that, you get bullied. People were bullying him.
Oh, bro.
and-
Wow,
The
I'm glad he wasn't in the house.
The WWE, like, fucking,
They buried it.
Ex-
they
excommunicated
buried
him.
it.
Yeah.
And apparently, there was like two wrestlers that reached out to this kid, Chris Jericho and another, and I can't remember who, but he said those are the only two people that reached out to me and said like,
Oh, yeah?
and
Jericho's a mensch.
Jericho's a good guy.
Jericho's a good guy, even though NBA Twitter was laughing at him because they said he was overweight.
Oh, what the fuck would they say about
He'll
me?
still rip your face. Yeah, he'll still rip your face off.
Yeah, they were making fun of him. But
them.
I saw him. He doesn't really. I saw him now. I don't know if he was overweight a few weeks
He
ago.
looks bloated. It's not like
He looked a bit bloated, but he looked
bloated.
okay.
He doesn't look, bro. The guy's 40 fucking something years old.
Yeah,
you know,
he looks better than us. Like,
Yeah,
he's-
like,
exactly.
The guy's got,
Looks
like,
fine.
I'm 30. What's my excuse?
you're not champion, bro.
You're full of shit. That's what you're.
If you were a champion, you'd be in shape.
Yeah, they're champion.
Yeah, so Jericho apparently is a good guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, he is. I mean, they're really trying to push to
they're
get him.
pushing
on
to
the
get
show.
him on the show. Yeah.
I've been trying to get him on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I tried once, and then when they had a correspondence, I forgot to follow back.
Really?
Yeah, I
Well,
forgot
they've
to
been
follow up.
networking with people that know
Yeah,
him because
Joey Casada. You ever heard of Joey Casada?
Yeah,
No.
he's been on the show and knows Chris Jericho's been on the show, whatever.
Yeah, they've been.
He used to tour with Kiss, Joey Casada.
Get the fuck out of here. Why don't you bring that guy on? That must be some interesting stories.
We did.
He
had him
was on Joe Fo in the ring. We're gonna have him
on.
on. We're trying to get him on the Joe
Yeah.
Fo.
Did he have good tour stories?
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Oh, I want to hear that shit.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, he was
He's got a book out with. I think.
wrestling with Joey Licious, but that and that show that was supposed to be a show apparently, and it ended up becoming a show.
Oh, that's a great show. The one with
Yeah,
Jay Okerson.
did you ever
when
see
the Jay
that? There's,
Okerson is
like,
on.
Big J is on it and stuff.
what
He
the
plays
fuck's
like
it
this
called?
fucking. I forget what it's called. They know it.
If
Frank, what's it called?
Frank's
The show
watching
with,
and he knows the show with Joey Casada and
Listen.
Big J Okerson.
Yeah.
What's it called? It's fucking hilarious. Big J is on like.
He plays like this bartender or bar
Yeah.
manager, but he's clearly
gay.
You know,
so he's doing an interview, and the guy's like, "All right, so you guys had this band at your bar. How was it?" He's like, "Oh, the lead singer, man. You know his lips, you know, like his hips when he fucking." And then he would have this bead of sweat that would go from his brow to the nape of his neck.
and then he's talking to the singer. He's like, "Yeah, he's like, you don't like what I said. You can just punch me in the nuts."
Oh, it's called Z-Rock.
Yeah,
Xerox.
That's
Yeah,
it.
go check out
'Cause
Xerox.
The
It's fucking
premise is
hilarious.
that he has a band by day, like they're in a rock and roll band, but they play kids party songs to pay the rent.
Oh no,
And
bro.
that's a real story. Apparently, they were really doing that.
I believe that.
Yeah, of course.
So it's fucking it's cool. The struggle
Yeah.
of fucking trying to make it in whatever.
That's it.
Check them out. What's it called?
Xerox.
Xerox.
Speaking of scripts,
Speaking of scripts,
What happened?
nothing. I'm writing a.
Track started writing.
I'm trying to-
Finally started
What?
writing.
I'm trying to write a web series.
You should. We're writing a web series.
There you go.
Yeah.
I got
There
2
you go.
pages.
It's
2.5
been.
pages
We've
so far.
had the idea.
That's
for
how it
fucking
starts,
a
bro.
decade, bro.
Yeah.
Like a decade. Literally a decade.
2 pages, then you got to get to 10.
Yeah, but they say
Yeah.
a page is about a minute, right?
That's what they say.
That's what Claudio told me.
But- look.
I am trusting him.
But that's how long it takes him to read a page. That's a different story. No. Yeah, they're saying a page a minute. That's the rule of thumb you go by. Now, obviously, this
It depends on what if it's dialogue.
like
or
me, it's heavy
action.
dialogue,
Exactly.
so sometimes they're shorter than a minute, like
Yeah.
a page.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter,
Yeah.
because in the end, you're making it for yourself. So it's not like
Yeah.
you have to abide by anything. It's not like you need it to be a
No.
half hour. You can make it 10 minutes
Yeah,
or
or
an hour.
8
It's up to you.
minutes or
Yeah,
what
exactly.
8 minutes
Web
is
series.
what I was thinking. 8 to 10 minutes is
Yeah,
good
that's
for a
what
web thing.
Yeah.
I think about that because that's about like
It's easy to consume
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
And then eventually we could do like a King of Queens, Everybody Loves Raymond thing where we.
Oh, crossover event,
Yeah.
and then people are like, "Wait, so are these 2 worlds in the same universe?"
Yeah.
Oh, I love that kind of
I
shit.
love that shit.
Dude,
I
you
love
guys
that
like the Marvel stuff?
I like the Marvel.
yeah.
So I find that it was pounded in my face for the
There was
past
a lot
10
of it.
years.
There was a lot of
There
cuts
was
last
a
week.
lot of
It's
it.
hard to fucking.
It's hard to follow. I
Yeah.
understand because I don't follow all of it, but I
Yeah.
have been watching WandaVision.
Yeah, what is WandaVision?
It is a show
That's
about
Marvel?
Wanda Maximoff. Yeah.
Oh,
on
I thought
Disney
it was
Plus.
Wanda Sykes.
I haven't.
No. WandaVision
The
is.
lesbian black woman.
I don't know what's going
You thought it was a
on.
black lesbian? You thought that's what it was about? That would be a good show, though.
Yeah, I mean, I would tune in.
No, it's about witches, so it's close. But yeah, it was. But yeah, it's fucking. It's a good show.
She looks like a witch. Wanda Sykes.
And I love Wanda Sykes.
she's
and
fun.
they pulled a crazy thing the other day, like on the last episode, which was making me think, wait a second, what the fuck are they, like? This is ballsy. Like I don't know what angle they're trying to take it in, but it's because I don't know if you know the whole story of the rights of all the reason why not all Marvel characters are in the movies is because Marvel was broke late 80s, early 90s, so
Okay.
they sold off the rights to movies to different companies.
Okay.
The characters, you mean?
Independently,
Yeah.
so the rights to make movies. That's why X-Men was who the fuck had X-Men? Was it Fox that had X-Men?
I don't remember.
So like the earlier movies?
Yeah,
Yeah,
was
Fox.
Fox.
Fox had X-Men, the Fantastic Four, all that shit. That's why they couldn't even call them mutants in other movies because they had the rights to say mutants.
The word, they had the rights to the word mutant?
The mutants in that
Context.
In that context,
boy.
they were all. That's why
boy.
like Fantastic Four, we sucked. It wasn't Marvel making it.
Oh, with the
Okay.
Jessica Alba one?
Yeah, they were shit.
The Michael
Is that why
Chiklis?
Deadpool like breaks the fourth wall and talks about that with
Well,
Colossus
yeah.
and Jubilees? Like what they fucking saw? They didn't have enough money to get real. Extra,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because
Those are the best.
those are the best.
The
But
Deadpool movies are the fucking.
now
are the tits.
Deadpool, all that shit, because they bought Fox, right? Disney, remember?
Oh, yeah.
They bought Fox. So what's crazy is there was characters that were kind of in limbo that they were both using.
Right.
So Wanda Maximoff, her brother, like Quicksilver, this guy, they had him in 2 movies. He was the fast guy in the X-Men movie. Remember that was
The
going
Silver Surfer.
not the Silver
Oh,
Surfer,
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver.
Oh, Quicksilver. Oh, he's the guy.
Remember that
See,
he's
this is where I get.
no, but remember in the X-Men movies, the one I think it was the one where they went
wears-
back in time. It
he
was that
wears
one.
goggles
He wears
also?
goggles in that movie,
Yeah.
and he was
Is he
super
a
fast.
snowboarder?
He looks like a fucking snowboarder.
I can't
And
even
hold
picture
on,
it.
the scenes when he speeds up,
There's music.
There's music.
It's fun.
The scenes slow down, and he's always fucking with like. So if
He's always
people
fucking
are-
with people.
Yeah, if people
Oh.
fire
Yeah.
bullets,
That's
he'll.
when the house explodes and he
Yes,
goes and
yes, that guy. So that guy.
I can't remember. He's fucking with all the
That's
things
one of
that
the
are
best
going down.
scenes.
That's one of the best scenes.
Fucking-
But
yeah.
that guy, because he was also an X-Men at one point, so the X-Men were able to use him. But in the first Avengers movie, or in the second one, Age of Ultron, a different actor played technically the same thing because but he died in that movie. But the point is, they kind of both existed, anyways. So now in the last episode that just aired of WandaVision, we're watching last week, it was the end of the show. You're like, what the fuck? Her brother comes to the door, alive again. But it's played by the guy that you like in
original
the
guy.
Fox. No, in the Fox movies. It's from that one. so now people are like, wait a second.
How many universes are colliding?
Yeah,
here?
what the fuck does this mean?
damn.
So does that mean that they have all the rights? So now the X-Men are going to join the Avengers and all that? It's fucking crazy.
Jesus
Yeah, when you
Christ.
see me, all these questions come in your head. You're like, are they doing this on purpose? And I think it is on purpose because in one of the descriptions, if you put closed caption in Spanish or whatever, they say her brother shows up to the house and it's the version of Quicksilver from X-Men.
It says
so,
that in the closed
so that
caption.
means that it was in the
differentiated.
script. That means
Yeah.
that it was in the script.
Oh,
They're doing it on
Christ.
purpose.
Okay.
I like this kind of shit.
He's the guy
Yeah, you seem
from.
very excited right now.
Yeah. I like this kind of shit.
He's the guy who plays in all the fucking American Horror Stories.
Is he?
Yeah.
It's the second time you bring that up.
And he no, it's just it's the same character.
Okay.
And he plays multiple characters in the show, which is weird too.
Oh, bro, he's
He's a good actor, that kid.
He's a very good actor, and I'm excited because I want to see the Fantastic Four being done right.
How many times did they butcher that fucking movie?
You know why they butchered it? Another thing I found out, the way the rights were distributed and sold off, it wasn't forever. You had a time period.
Okay.
And you had to make a movie within that time period, or else the rights go back to Marvel. So every time they make a shitty Fantastic Four movie,
to keep the fucking.
it was just to keep the rights within. That's why they were made like
Smart.
garbage.
I mean, it's smart.
It's smart, but
Boomerang
what's the point of
rights.
keeping it if you're not going to make money? You're not going to do it well.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like Vince McMahon. He just copyrights his own all the names of everybody, just so not so that he does it well, so other people can't fucking do it.
Yeah. So when
guess
you
so.
leave the company,
Yeah.
you can't be that character.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Who would be a good new Fantastic Four?
Well, then there'd be 5.
Wait, no, I mean who would play the Fantastic Four?
They already cast it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they cast. Reed Richards is that guy from The Office.
Jim Halpert.
Jim.
Well, what's his name? I can't. What the fuck?
Oh,
You
so
know
he's Mr. Stretch?
He's Mr. Stretch.
John,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Krasinski. John
Yeah, that's him, John
Krasinski.
Krasinski. It's him,
He's
and it
good.
looks
I
good.
like him. I like
I
him.
saw him like in it looks like it's gonna be good.
Who plays the Thing?
I don't know who's gonna play the Thing. That's gonna be fucking interesting.
Michael Chiklis was a good Thing.
Who's that? The
Michael
Shield?
Chiklis was a very
That's
good
the
thing.
Shield
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
the Shield guy.
Yeah.
That was a good show, The Shield, man.
I never apparently Dooch told me to watch it.
It was
Dude,
about a crooked cop.
Yeah,
Like, it was
shows
just
used to
fucking
be
wicked.
made more
Yeah.
ballsy. That's why
Yeah.
Breaking Bad people
Yeah.
liked, because it had been a while since you had shows like The Wire and shows that were ballsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Shield was just straight up about a guy that was like he would
dirty
go
cop.
catching. I remember there was the first scene he catches like these 3 black guys in a car selling drugs or whatever. He's like, all right, it's mine now, you know.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
You ever seen The Bad Lieutenant with Harvey Keitel?
I think I
Oh,
did see that.
fuck
That's
yeah.
that's a 90s or an early 80s.
Yeah. It's on
It sounds
Netflix right
familiar.
now. You
Early
can watch
80s.
it.
Yeah, I saw that. Same exact concept, right? They're just fucking.
He's a bad lieutenant.
Yeah,
Harvey Keitel's a badass.
Dude, he's a bad. There's one scene in that movie which was fucking hilarious. It's hard to describe, I guess, but he pulls over these because he's a detective. He could pull people over, you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Those young girls that were, I guess they were driving drunk or something happened, and they're like, "Please, Mister, don't tell my dad" or something like that. And I think he whips out his dick.
Something fucked up happened
Yeah,
there.
yeah, but I think he doesn't. He makes them pull down their shirt or something and watch him while he jerks off.
Yeah.
Like there's a cop now by the
Yeah.
window. And then he
remember that.
Sounds about right.
He comes, he's like, all right, get out of here. Like, it's just crazy shit. You're like, these goddamn cops are getting ballsy.
You know?
First George Floyd, now this.
Yeah.
This is pre.
Yeah, this is pre, yeah. But there's some crazy shit. Yeah, it's
First this, now George Floyd.
I like Harvey Keitel.
I like Harvey
don't know
Keitel
who it
for he's the wolf in Pulp Fiction.
You ever seen Pulp Fiction?
The cleaner.
You never watched Pulp Fiction?
Mr. Yes, I have.
Mr. What is he?
Oh, wait,
Mr.
wait,
Mr. Brown,
wait.
Mr.
He's
Mr. Wolf.
What?
Mr.
Mr.
White?
What? No, in
Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs.
He's in Reservoir Dogs. He's white, I think. No,
Mr.
white or
White.
black.
I think he's Mr. White.
Black or white.
Nobody's
whatever.
black because he goes, I can't have the
Oh, yeah, can't have a black 'cause you
we got
all-
fucking 3, we got 5 idiots arguing who's
Everybody's
gonna
gonna
be
be
Mr.
Mr.
Black.
Black.
Yeah.
That's funny.
What do you mean you don't tip?
Yeah. What do you mean you don't tip?
I don't believe in tipping.
Ah, yes, I know this.
Toby
guy.
Wong. Toby
Wong.
fucking Charlie Chan.
Yeah. That was, you know what? That fucking scene, I love that with the tipping.
Yeah, that's the opening
Amazing.
scene.
Yeah, I don't
That's
believe
the
in
opening
tipping.
scene.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when he's talking about like a virgin.
Madonna, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way-
she's taking one of these John Holmes motherfuckers, big cock bastards, you know? And it
he
hurts.
makes her feel, yeah, he makes her feel young again.
And for the first time, it hurts.
Yeah, that's what that
It makes her
song's
feel
about.
like a virgin.
Yeah,
That's what that song's about.
That's a good fucking because he was talking out his ass, obviously, but it makes sense.
Was it Tarantino telling the story?
It was Tarantino. telling
was,
the story,
right?
yeah.
Tarantino's on the story.
Tarantino wrote it, and Tarantino.
He always
told the
got to
story.
put himself in a little fucking cameo, eh? Like,
Always.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
you
a
got to be
Spike,
smart.
Yeah.
The best though was 4 Rooms. I like this cameo in 4 Rooms.
Oh, see, I never actually watched 4 Rooms.
Motherfucker, you playing games?
Yeah, I never
Goddamn,
actually
you got to
watched-
watch 4 Rooms.
never
That
watched
was
4
that
Rooms.
was
That's the
4
4
rooms,
directors.
different directors, right?
Different directors.
So
Tim
Rodriguez,
Rodriguez,
Tarantino was Tim Roth.
That's
one
all
of them?
no, Tim
No,
Roth
no,
was the
Tim
main
Roth was
character.
the
the main
bellboy.
character. Yeah.
The last room was amazing. Oh, that's where Tarantino's thing is.
Yeah, it's in the
I just
last
came- it
room.
just
It's
came
in the
back.
last room,
He's
yeah.
He's the guy in the last room.
Yeah, he's the guy in the last
I
room.
gotta write that down.
He's
Watch
the
the 4
guy
Rooms.
in the last room who tells the story of
Yeah.
what's gonna happen right
Yeah,
now.
it's like, he's making a big deal. I want you to cut the figure, and it's like nothing for him, right? Because he's been
Yeah.
through 3 already rooms of shit.
Plus,
This
they're the
is
ones who
nothing.
pushed him into cutting the guy's.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
With we I think we did a movie night.
It was a movie night. It was.
Yeah.
I think.
Four Rooms on movie
Hold
night?
on. I think it was the first movie night.
The first movie night. The reason why
first
I said,
movie
"Yo, let's
night
do
that
a
we
movie
did.
night."
Yeah,
He
yeah,
should
yeah.
watch Four Rooms.
Antonio Banderas is in Rodriguez's room, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the misbehaviors.
He's in all
Yeah,
the
that's
Rodriguez.
it.
He's in fucking.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's
but
and you know who his
Desperado.
wife is, bro. You're mind blowing. You watch Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember the Asian, the Japanese girl from Karate Kid 2, Japan?
Yeah.
That's the wife of Banderas in that movie.
Really?
I've never seen Cobra Kai. I
That
haven't
he
watched it.
goes back to meet in Japan.
Her, because I was seeing, I go, fuck, I wonder what else
seen
she's in.
her
She
from
looks
somewhere,
she
yeah.
looks familiar. I go Google her, and then I'm like, 4 Rooms, what the fuck? And then I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Great show though, Cobra Kai. By the
Cobra
way,
Kai's awesome, bro.
I gotta watch it.
Bro, if you want to watch kids getting
Massimo-
shit kicked out of them,
Massimo
bro.
the comedian said it was
Yeah.
great. So
Oh,
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
it's
it's
You never
fantastic.
watched it?
I didn't watch it. No.
You didn't see not even the first season.
Bro, all you see is kids getting beat the fucking shit out
Yeah,
of, dude.
thrown
It's
into
great.
comas.
Yeah, comas, backs being broken.
Legs
By
can't
who?
work.
By other kids?
Sometimes.
Bro, it's look, man. They didn't choose the thug life.
Okay.
The thug life chose them.
chose us.
But it's so
Yeah.
stupid because they're
Cobra
all
Kai
kids
never
that
dies.
should not be thuggy kids, and they're getting into fights with makes it fun for me.
Well, it's like that nerd kid there. There's the one nerd kid who, like, all of a sudden is a super badass and
Hawk?
he's kicking the shit. Well, no, Hawk is a badass.
Hawk
like
is a character you're talking
throughout
about?
two of the two seasons. But then there's that one kid who was part of Hawk's group. What the fuck's his name?
The small kid,
Yeah, well, there's that little kid who has no business being in the fucking martial arts dojo.
Yeah, at all.
And then there's that other kid. I can't remember his fucking name, but he has like no muscle mass at all, and he's tossing people beatings.
we have Cobra Kai in the chat, which makes this fucking hilarious to me.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai in the chat.
Cobra Kai
in
never
the chat.
dies.
Chose the perfect time to chime in as soon as we're talking about Cobra
That's
Kai.
right.
A lot of people
gotta
have been
watch
telling me to watch that.
Yeah. me
You
too.
never watch Cobra Kai.
Strike first, no mercy.
Yeah.
A lot of people tell me to
You
watch
love watching
Superstore,
kids
dude.
and seeing them hurt. It's great.
You love beating up kids and you love.
It's fucking awesome.
God damn.
It's a very good show though. It is what it is. It's a fun show. It's not
Really is.
it's not you're not gonna go in there for some kind of intellectual purposes. It's a very fun show.
action.
Is Ralph Macchio in it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know what
Danny
I was-
LaRusso. Yeah,
It's
from
a
LaRusso
direct
Auto. Yeah.
continuation.
You know what I
Like,
was watching last night? That was not bad. Mortal Engines.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Robbie's
Yeah,
movie.
exactly.
Yeah.
I liked
Mortal
it.
Engines.
I didn't finish it because I fell asleep. But
It's for yeah.
That's a bad sign. That's a bad sign.
That's a bad sign. That's-
never good.
way to sell it.
No, no,
asleep
hold on,
till
hold
last
on, hold on. Okay,
Comes-
hold on. One
He's
thing
gonna be
about
here soon.
Drink
Slap you on the
shit.
face.
I'm gonna defend myself here for a minute. I always fall, even if it's good or bad. I always fall asleep if it's late at night. I'm playing something, and sometimes I need the background noise
sure you
Okay,
never-
way
I'm
to
sure you-
save it.
I'm sure you never
You know
fell
what I-
asleep during porn.
right after with my dick in
I fell asleep
with my dick in my hand.
I've walked
and then,
into you
and then I
with
wake
your dick
up
in your hand.
Yeah,
When
but
was
that's
this?
not his fault. You walked in.
and I
Was
wake
this
up
true?
and you know
where I live right now?
Yeah.
and you
Really?
know when you wake up and you gotta pull the it's sticky and like it fucking rips some skin off. Yeah, that's.
still trying to
you
figure
know-
out
Wait,
which
hold
time
on
it is.
hold on a second. You pass out after jerking off and coming on yourself.
Did you mention
and
it?
then get up 10 hours later?
just on my crotch in my hand.
Oh, bro, you're a disgusting human being, bro.
Because it happened to me in Amsterdam. We were on the boatel. It was a hotel on a boat. And there was free porn. Amsterdam has free porn on their TVs.
I mean, it's Amsterdam.
I mean,
So
yeah.
I was
It's in the
drunk.
streets. Might as well be on the TV,
I
right?
got back to the boatel and I jerked off, hammered, and I woke up with my dick in my hands. But this is new information.
Yo, did
to
you
me.
see how the red light district actually looks?
Yeah, it's great.
We walked through there.
It didn't feel great. Like it looked
Doesn't
hokey.
feel safe.
It doesn't feel safe.
Doesn't
Yeah.
feel safe. Doesn't feel safe.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
It feels like you're walking down an old, like an alley path in Old Montreal,
Yeah, yeah.
and there's just fucking windows with
whores.
curtains and red lights on top.
The concept is
It
interesting because it
sounds
doesn't
good.
exist here,
Yeah.
but it did not.
Doesn't translate good. Into
Yeah,
real
I
life.
thought it would be like a touristy place that you can visit as adults. Obviously, you're not gonna have kids taking pictures.
Maybe during
but
the day?
It
Did you go
felt,
during the day?
No, it was at night.
Okay, maybe that's the
And it
the-
felt
the
fucking-
defining factor.
Yeah, I was like, this doesn't feel welcoming at all.
Doesn't feel good. I got that idea too. Our
Yeah,
teacher walked us
The
through.
reindeer tours are during the day.
Us, it was the bus driver. The bus driver's like, the red light is here for any tourists you want to see this and that.
Yeah.
And then,
we can meet here in 1 hour and a half.
Yeah.
If you can do what you're gonna do.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it was the city bus. He was pointing at the stuff. So then-
Monorail.
yeah, so then we're like, yo, what do you think this place looks like? And I guess in your head you have a different. And then I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this feels like if you walk into these places, we're not coming out.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. It.
Like who's gonna walk in
Yeah.
without knowing if they're gonna come out?
Club Vandersek.
But then again, maybe it's because we were young. We felt that we had to bounce it. It felt scary. Maybe it wasn't.
yeah.
But it was.
for them, it's probably just like, oh, it's the whore alley.
Yeah, we could more. We could.
I've been to some
We're more
pretty
capable now.
Some pretty fucking
Sketchy places.
nice bordellos.
sketchy massage parlors. So I mean,
Oh yeah, I mean that's yeah.
But it's in your city.
In
That's,
Montreal,
but that's illegal. You expect it to be sketch.
Yeah, but also you it's in your city. You feel
not
safer
illegal.
in your own city. As a I don't think you'd be as ballsy in another city if it felt
yeah,
unsafe.
because I don't know the routes. Yeah,
he would. What? He would have just as much balls in another city.
He's just walking in dick first.
Yeah. His balls do not diminish regardless of the area code.
well, I mean now I'm more careful because it has gotten me into trouble, like in LA. Remember?
Oh yeah, you got robbed. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
so
You got robbed in LA?
yeah.
Once?
Really?
Once.
good- Yeah, hooker.
You got off easy.
Oh, because you haven't seen me do stand up. I talk about it when I do a long set. I talk about the story. Yeah, it's when we went to go on Rogan the night before. This guy was robbed by a prostitute.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it
I
was
mean,
a-
we've all been robbed by prostitutes.
He also
No,
robbed.
no.
He robbed the prostitute.
No,
Mine
bro.
was- you don't
he got
He robbed
robbed.
the prostitute.
He got robbed and pepper sprayed by a prostitute.
Yeah,
It was the
and
funniest
way-
fucking
and
thing.
Also, it is the dumbest way.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking back then,
Bro,
Like,
he was
obviously
so-
it was the dick.
You were
thing.
horny.
Abdul
was
Butt.
so horny.
Abdul Butt called it. When we were there, he said he's LA horny. Some people get LA horny when they come down
Yeah.
here. He was LA horny, dude. He couldn't think straight.
All he saw was that.
All he saw was that fucking mace.
Stars.
Oh, dude. And then when he gets to, because we're at the comedy store, dude, we had told everyone the story.
Picture of coming in with his eyes.
So he's all fucked up. He's all aggressive.
It happened again.
Yeah, he's angry.
I was
He's angry, and now everyone's trying to like. You think you calm him down, but all these comics, people that he's seen on TV or whatever, that it's like, oh, I'm seeing this person. They're all just making fun of him. So he's like, oh, I've seen you on this. He's like, yeah, I heard about you. You're the guy that just got fucking peppers, and they're just ripping him. And he's like, huh, this is weird. This is a weird experience.
Yeah.
People are coming out of TV and talking shit about me. It was very fun. It was very fun.
It was very.
But he was at the time. He wasn't like at the time.
no.
Dude, he told me he's like, you stop making fun of me. You better not
Yeah.
fucking talk about this. He was on another level. But and I told him, I go,
But he
dude,
also just got fucking robbed,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah.
Like, you're like,
$800
I
bucks.
feel bad for him.
800
American.
$800.
Yeah,
American.
yeah.
What kind of night were you planning on having?
Oh, it was bad.
Bro, you don't understand, like, bro. Like I remember that night sometimes because sometimes it plays in a loop in my head, like how fucking.
Yo,
retarded
Flat
I am.
Cat called it. She goes, her husband and her felt weird walking down those places, the windows, because they look so beaten down. That's exactly how I remember it. It was
Oh,
like, yo, this isn't like they make it seem like, oh, tourists can. It's like, but maybe there's different neighborhoods. The place where we walked, bro, it felt run down.
Me too. Like I don't. Sorry to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
it didn't feel like this was a designated area.
A
It feels
whore
like just
area.
people started gathering there and putting their horse shops next
exactly.
to each other.
Yeah.
The
Anyways,
pimp haven.
for him,
For 800.
so he was so serious.
$800.
Yeah, and he goes, dude, I'm very pissed off. I never want you to talk about it. And I go, look, the reason why you're saying this because it just happened, but know from the bottom of my heart that one day
It will be hilarious.
you're gonna laugh at this because I'm
Absolutely.
gonna make a lot of money talking about it.
There you go.
And he
you
was
go.
like this, like, what?
more than $800.
Yeah, I go, I'm gonna
equals
make
time,
that
bro.
money back tenfold, bro. I'm going on tour just with this story.
Exactly. It's part of your routine?
But
part of your
it's part of my routine now. Yeah.
but fuck man, especially in LA that day, like it's a different fucking
Different vibe. Eh?
Different beast.
no, but it's a different being, bro.
Oh, he was a different horny person.
It's insane. The night before, I had even jerked off multiple times because, like, I gotta calm down. It
bad.
didn't work, bro. It's nuts. It's nuts. I don't
We've
know
all
how
been
to
there.
explain
We've
it.
all been there.
Poseidon, play us out. Where are they gonna find you online?
The Poseidon69, motherfuckers, Instagram and Twitter. And for those of you who don't know, I just had a very nice, a lovely lady of the evening on my podcast.
That's what she likes to be called.
yesterday.
Because you can't be night. It's before quarantine.
Homies, where are they gonna find you?
gonna find us
Monday
at the-
nights, 9 p.m. Jofo podcast on YouTube. Jofo.tv for merch. This week we got Snob Media. We got Talking Habs next week. We got Paulo DeLuca. We got a whole bunch of people. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced that last name,
Yeah,
but
it's all right.
but we'll get there. Go check us out Monday nights, 9
Jofo in the
p.m.
ring Tuesdays.
Jofo in the ring Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. As always.
Jofo Podcast, Jofo in the Ring. Check them out. Links, as usual, getting through us. Look at these motherfuckers. They're pulling their shirts off. You can't see it because you're on me, but there's a fucking scene happening here. Patreon.com/Pantelis. Sign up for exclusive content such as Poseidon's show with Annabelle. It was a lot of fun, and I think they're going to continue doing that kind of shit. Join the YouTube Mafia. We're going to start putting exclusive shit up for the Mafia since it grew. We had it on there. We forgot about it, and then people started joining. So we might do some live streams that are only YouTube Mafia or Patreon related, that kind of shit.
Fuck yeah.
2 drink minimum. Monday nights, it's live. Wednesday comes out everywhere else. Thank you guys for checking us out.
Thank you for having us, sir.
Join the resistance.
Thank you very much.
Peace the fuck out.
Thank you guys.
Yeah.